Here we go.
Drew, you kicked me.
Hello.
Arf. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, tonight we're going to be figuring out what noise walruses make.
Arf.
Is it more of a seal noise? Is it more of a cow noise? You know, write us. Let us know. Please, spell it out.
To our P.O. box.
Send us handwritten letters. Yeah.
In the meantime, while we sort that out, we're actually gonna play a little bit of Mihraen.
Every time.
I just checked it too. Dang it.
we turned it back up for holes.
Oh god. Oh.
That's too damn bad.
So we're gonna be playing some Mihraen. Go around the horn, everyone except for Jordan, who was here but wasn't here. Give me something that happened last session.
I met with a woman named Lucille and her daughter.
What noise did that Lucille make?
Lucille.
I want to say arf, but I maybe mostly remember
It's like a
something else.
thud and a squish.
And she,
No.
Is she a Pokemon? Lucille.
Who else was there?
me, and the daughter, and
What was the
I
daughter's
think we
name?
meant in the session, not
No, I meant in that scene.
Oh.
what's her name?
I'm missing one of my dice. Does someone have an inspiration dice? Should be clear and glittery.
Oh, no, not
No.
like that.
Well,
It could be.
Yes,
if anyone finds it, if anyone online finds it, let me know.
Write us for a poem.
Owl right there.
Comments below.
I'm conjuring it. Manifesting. Manifest? No.
You
What is
Did it
this?
too fast.
MTG Alchemy or something?
Too fast.
Lily. Lucille and Lily.
Yeah. Do you have to look up her name?
No.
And what did you do in
That's
that?
exactly what I was saying.
I talked to her and I told her not to talk to the people of the spoken heard word.
Heroes of the word?
Hearers.
Yeah.
Hearers.
I was getting there. It's written right here. The hearers of the word, and she thought I was being overly paranoid, and I didn't disagree. But then I also told her to still not go talk to the helicopters.
Heroes.
You got
Helicopter kind?
the hearers of the word.
The helicopters of the
Don't
world.
talk
Helicopters
to
of the
the helicopter.
Technology has advanced rapidly
You'll
since
never catch
Jordan
me
arrived.
alive, copter.
Then Lily hid it, and I couldn't find her.
That God, yeah. You rolled to find her 4 or 5 times.
Listen, she's just a really good hider. I don't know what you're gonna say.
That's true. That's true.
It wasn't that I rolled low; it's that she has plus 15
A little bit of both.
to her selfless.
It took you a while. You needed Lucille's help to find her.
I also took a note. I also stole a note from the house I forgot about that you didn't forget about. Well, I'm gonna read that.
Sometimes I'm a good DM. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait on that.
You should read it out loud.
It's long.
That's why I said we're gonna wait.
Well, I wasn't gonna read it out loud because I was only going to see it so far.
You should read out loud anyway.
Share it with the class.
How are the viewers gonna know?
That's a good point, I guess. They don't get to know.
We can all plug our ears.
Kevin or Lenny?
True.
I got the clock from the sheriff of Nottingham and brought it to your definitely female
That dude.
mentor named Common.
Common.
Oh yeah.
Definitely girl.
Yeah.
Common.
Yeah.
It's common knowledge.
She's great.
Common woman, same thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then we figured out it's just the glass piece that had the magical properties, so we swapped it. So we can give the clock back to Dave Fortin. There's nothing wrong with it.
And he's going to be salty that for some reason he's just not connecting with this clock, but who cares?
Yeah, it's your clock. Get over it.
Yeah, we gave you back the clock.
It's a lot of time on this clock.
So we've got that now, and then I traded that piece with the coin that Jordan was hoarding irrationally. the only person irrationally holding on to an item.
That's a good call. Definitely. Yeah. No, we had a brief wrestling match.
You guys used the sword for that, right?
Yes, the sword.
The shard of the sword. It was
The
like
Tri-Wizard Cup?
Triforged sword piece.
Triforged Blade?
Close.
Thrice Forged Blade?
Thrice forged blade.
Triforce blade.
Allegedly.
Triforged Cup.
Triforce blade.
that's wizard chess.
Expelliarmus.
And eventually we got both of you detached from the items that you were holding on to, right?
Technically, yes, because, well, not the feather. I have the feather. Nobody asked about the feather.
Convenient.
I was getting there.
I was bound to the lens thing, though, and I gave that to him.
Attached.
I was attached to it, not bound, right?
Yeah.
That's actually a keyword
Yeah.
further
Yeah.
on.
It is.
It's actually a
I've been trying to
keyword.
watch myself on that I don't like, just throw around synonyms because.
Semantics are important in this case.
Yeah, I also didn't get the card written up for the for the
Immersion
lens.
ruined.
Done.
I don't have a
Yeah.
card outside of the game.
You basically have an item now.
Synonym rolls are delicious.
Yeah.
Is it commune?
Hmm?
Is it cast commune?
No.
Alright.
No.
Oh, let me see what else here.
It's obviously scry.
Obviously.
It's to the alchemist.
It's probably scry.
You went to the alchemist. You guys talked to the doctor for a little bit.
Did I?
Yeah, you talked to Cinder.
I don't think I did.
We were unconscious.
I feel like you might have talked to Sin when you came to get us.
The doctor.
It was
Yes.
yeah.
A
It
little
was
bit.
it was pretty brief.
Cinder?
Hardly
Yeah.
know her.
Oh.
Actually.
Sinder, Cinder, and then Drent talked to the alchemist Lanavar.
I tried to steal the coin from you while you were sleeping, by the way. I couldn't find it, though.
Yeah.
That did happen.
There was an attempt
It's because it was right here.
So
All
in his butt.
Yeah.
So what happened at the end was the sword, when the sword is close to the items, mechanically on the grid it would be within the same square.
I think a 15-foot range. But
It's fine.
It's actually anything you can see on the map is affected.
haha.
But only if it's on the map.
Mhm.
Right.
So
Just don't
it's to prevent you from running off to the edge of the
Yeah.
map, because anything off the map is not
Yeah.
affected. No, it's really
Yeah, smart.
it's really close. Because common shop is pretty small, so 15 feet would have covered the whole thing. So cutting Jordan off, you were needing to like grapple onto him. Yeah. So when the sword moved into the square with someone holding the items, it
Decapitates
removed it. It
you. Your head.
Yeah. So you're
stopped you from being attached to them.
By moving your head.
Yeah.
Somebody's been decapitated.
When as you move away,
Your head. Shoulders.
Jordan, you are still attached to the coin. You will remain attached to the coin until it's moved
Coin.
I have the coin.
just a certain distance away from you, or until someone else attaches to it.
I had no intention.
I still
Jag and Jordan, you're still attached to the feather and the ring once you move away from the sword.
So I still would like the coin.
Yeah, but you
Not
did
yet.
you did willingly you did willingly
Okay.
give it up. So it's because it's a wisdom. It's I forget what the coin is. So
Charisma.
the proxy site that I used to create those item cards
That's a feather.
got the request to be taken down by Magic the Gathering. So thanks for that, wizards. You guys are jerks.
Ooh.
It was from all that money he wasn't making on the site. I'm really salty towards their decision to like target this one kid's site. It's like this 20-year-old guy who made the best proxy site.
Oh, and that was the one that they
They were just like, hey, you in particular, take it down.
Boo.
Yeah. So I'll need to take a look at those cards again because those versions are the ones I have the backup file for that site.
That helps you nowhere else.
Yep. So I can probably it's probably like HTML that I can comb through, but there's other cards in there. So like, I'm just gonna need to take a look.
HTML, like the programming language?
Yeah,
Wow.
Everyone's favorite programming language.
The markup language.
Someone throw something at it.
I
Anything
prefer
suitable.
I prefer calling it by its real name, Hit'eml.
Hitmail.
Hit them all.
Hit 'em
Like
all.
hit everyone that is
'em
calling
all.
it a programming language. Yeah,
Because it is, obviously.
because it is. Anyway,
It's right there in the thing. Link.
so it's a saving throw to be able to willingly part with it.
Got it.
You can attempt that saving throw once per day, but that doesn't necessarily negate the negative effects that you encounter when you separate from it. I'm going to type all of this up with how these work, but basically, while you become unattached to it, you will gain 1 stack of wither.
I think my cards.
Wither.
It's not quite poison damage, but it's close.
Why are you
Yeah.
writing on the map?
We only have one. Don't be selfish.
All right.
I think you guys have a second
I'll
one
write on my
somewhere.
compass again.
He has a map he saved. This is our only physical map.
I can print you
I
guys
thought we
out
had
more.
two. I think you gave us two once we set the table. I just don't know.
Well, I mean,
I have one here. I can give you guys this one if you want it.
There you go. I think you actually wrote that like actually closer to the actual orientation of the unfolded page than of the exposed
Map.
compass directions.
This is Jordan. We're gonna give it to the side.
Don't
that
touch this
doesn't.
one.
Yeah, we're gonna give it to the side that won't bastardize it.
All right. All right.
Yeah, so you'll gain 1 stack of wither. For the first 3 stacks of wither that you get, you'll get a random debuff.
A random debuff.
Yeah,
Unlucky.
Per stack or per 3?
per stack.
Okay.
You lose these stacks of wither at a rate of once per day, naturally.
No biggie.
Bruh. You guys made me wither.
I'm withering too, evidently.
No, you're fine now. So
Great.
once you reattach to, you can also get rid of the stacks if you reattach to the item.
Oh.
I did not reattach to the,
You do once the sword is removed.
but it's apart from me.
The
Eyeglass.
the lens, yeah, but not the
Because
feather.
I failed
Sorry, was
the
thinking of
DC to
feather.
get rid of it in the first place.
Yeah,
That's why I ended up attached to it.
but the feather you're still good with.
Okay.
Oh, you never attached to it.
To the
Feather.
eyeglass? No, I have not attached to the
Yes,
feather.
and you said you stop being attached to something if someone else attaches to it?
Yeah.
Dave John's no longer attached to the lens.
It's a one-to-one.
He's also no longer attached to the coin.
Yeah.
It's a one-to-one relationship.
I don't know the million character.
You've attached to multiple things.
One to many.
You need a junction magic item.
Junction S object. Anyway.
Get the facade magic item.
Just make sure you get it with the DXS.
Anyway, yeah. So I'll write all that up because there's a lot to remember there. Also, yeah, that's all for now. I'll remind you guys of stuff if we need to. But anyway,
I'm really mad. We have ad-free viewing set to on for subs, but every time I go to our channel, it advertises to me.
Twitch.
Well,
Thank you, Twitch.
That's a bold way of saying.
Fuck you, Twitch.
It's a bold way of saying you're not subbed.
I am absolutely subbed.
I don't know. What does it sound like?
Nah,
It's not even
It's
Twitch
about-
Prime
I-
and auto resubs.
What did you get an ad?
Yeah.
They
Must not be
s-
subs.
Must not be
subscribe.
subs.
There's literally a message in the chat.
Manage your sub.
I mean, you don't have to do that. If he turns and looks at the screen, it says.
I know how to.
it
I
says
just
that-
refreshed.
Listen, I know how to
Another 15
modify.
second ad.
I know how to modify the markup just like anyone else in this table.
I had a MySpace page. I actually did not. That's not true.
Did you not have a MySpace
I
page?
did not.
Wow.
That was right before us.
Yeah.
That ended right before
That was our generation.
MySpace.
Our
my
age.
older sister.
Even go to like mod view, it's still just like no, I don't believe you. Here's another fucking ad. This is horrible.
Thank you, Twitch.
Twitch, you're awful.
Anyway,
Sorry.
the other thing that was mentioned last session is that the Kaleidoscope Festival is coming up in a few days.
Right.
It's approaching. Some people are setting up decorations for it, just very colorful. People are just wearing more colorful attire in this sort of festive time.
What's the holiday?
I forget.
Oh, I can add. What's the?
It's the Kaleidoscope Festival.
Yes,
It's the
Kaleidoscope.
celebrations.
Also, never mind.
All right. I would like. Where was I?
So we ended with
Sure.
you getting the lens. But if we want, just before we start, if you would like, did you read the letter?
You told me not to. So I didn't.
No, you.
No,
Well,
I assumed you were gonna read it verbally, and so I just wanted to get.
Oh, I wasn't
Get
going
through
to.
the-
Not the first one.
Yeah, that's fine.
Should I read it verbally now?
The
It's up
three
to
of
you.
us could walk away for a second.
that is true.
Literally, we
We can
could.
do it.
I don't think
We're
so.
we're getting.
I
Do
don't think
you
so.
want to?
We're getting-
But do you want to?
Do I want to read it out loud?
No. Do you want to have us not know what it says?
It's probably. I mean, it's probably fine because we're all good enough. You know, I don't know if metagames would be an issue, but I doubt it. Okay.
My
Hodrick.
pigeons ready.
It-
My pigeons. I'm getting them ready to make.
Don't actually.
I'm getting
Continue.
pretzels.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna sit here and listen.
Okay.
Kevin's just like whatever.
Hodrick, your info was invaluable.
I'm gonna there's gonna be a few words in there that you're gonna just like stub a toe on.
Oh, great. Your input was invaluable in perpetuating the entreatment with the tribal barbarians. I hate those guys. In the villages to the south surrounding Corette. You continue to find ways to convince them that warring with the Serge,
Searchiart.
it's them, Sergearch, and by extension Fairthane, is not.
They're peeking around the corner. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm completely. Fuck, goddamn it. You continue to find ways to convince them that warring with the Sergearch and by extension for Thane is not tenable for any of the parties involved. The knowledge you discovered on the location of the holy site in
Burdadzir.
Burdadzir has been instrumental in the continued de-escalation of the conflict in the. I know you've said this one.
Tower and Zenya.
You haven't. Never mind. Tower and Zenya Plains. How the fuck am I gonna get these? Oh, it comes again. The Brudazenier?
Burdadzir.
The Brudadzir tribesmen have agreed to parley with us in an
I thought
attempt to
about just reading
find
this myself.
a peaceful solution for Fairthane and allow mutual understanding of the rights of the use of the lands north of Greystone Lake. Okay. It is for all these reasons that we are ascending you to the ranks of the
Inerkasol.
Inerkasol, having found your great wisdom to elect a windfall to the lands of Fairthane and the Geniocracy.
Geniocracy.
That one's a normal word, I'm pretty sure. I just can't.
It's a real word.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah. Not a normal word, I don't think.
Which seeks to help its wonderful peoples. All right, so this guy got a promotion. Cool. Good for him.
I mean, yeah.
The new Dodzir?
You gotta
Is
update
that
this
what-
outlook.
New Dodzir.
Okay, got that one right at least.
The new dog's ear.
Yeah.
Have continued to strive for peace, though they are still belligerent towards sharing their knowledge of their healing herb, the Golden Blade Kana. Kana?
I think Kana. That's a real word, but
Okay. Well, it's capitalized, so it's special. They continue to insist on referring to as Kluvo in that pedestrian vernacular. It seems that the Nudozir are indeed separate from the hearers of the word, though. Yeah, I have to read this like 8 times through. Through their culture, though their culture seems to pervade through the hearers' customs. Fortunately, we have found the axioms of the hearers to be highly agreeable toward the attainment of the aspirations, while many of us within the Serche seek.
Sotiarch.
Serche seek. This is so hard. So this is like the worst possible, like, in class, read to the class, except every word is unpronounceable.
Why are you doing it in Drent's voice? You should just...
Don't even...
That would have actually... That would have been great. If,
yeah, just like in character.
If it wouldn't have then been really confusing when I say one word and you guys just look at me like I've never heard of that. I mean, it'll happen anyway.
Serche.
Serche.
Yeah.
Oh, God. True, many within the Serche do not feel it as amiable as those of us who have spent time with the kindest and the loved one, but their positive nature is undeniable. I don't know about that. We hope you are able to leverage your giftedness for negotiation to help us appraise those that seem concerned about the rise of the hearers. Okay. Those members of our society who are unable to accept change will inevitably prove to be the stagnation of our culture. That's me. As the Tyrant will continue to seek new regions to spread, we must continue to assert our dominance over the lands of the Storm Range. We'll leave them to their fantastical notions of ulterior Baleen realms?
Baleen
realms and lands beyond Calharan, if those rumors are true. Regards, Dalen Gonspek. Third, Teostrinde.
Teostrinde.
Yeah, okay, I know what that is. Do I know what that means? Is that just like a rank in the?
It's the top rank of the Serchiarch.
He's literally
He's the boy.
Fuck.
The Teostrinde. Sorry, it might be Teostrinder. I have pronunciations of my words because that's how bad of a DM I am. The Teostrinde are the top ranking. It's the top rank of the Serchiarch, but there are multiple of them. Yeah, the C-suite,
the high counselors,
VPs.
A lot of them have been quitting recently.
Members of the Jedi Council.
Yeah.
Is there anyone above them, or are they the highest?
Okay. They're the highest.
C-suite.
Huh. I picked a very important letter to pilfer, guys. Or at least a letter containing important people.
Well, what's cool is that no one knows you took it.
Yeah.
Technically true, supposedly.
I mean, yeah.
You want me to read it again? I'll read it in a voice.
If you want.
I'm just kidding. No, we don't need to sit through that, but I would like to.
No, go ahead. I encourage it.
Dren, I found this letter. Can you read it out loud to everyone?
I know what it says, but I would like it if you told me what it said. Just so I know that you know.
Now you're an accomplice.
No, I guess someone might know I took it.
I'm fully innocent over
My
here.
daughter was in the room, so who knows?
Daughter?
My daughter, her daughter.
Write that.
I'm just gonna write it.
Write that down.
Just gonna write that down.
My daughter.
Lily equals Stefan's daughter.
I do want to read it again.
Where are the? Can I have the coin back?
We're not doing that right now.
We're not doing that.
Sorry, we can talk about the letter a little bit if you guys want. If not, we can drill back into the scene.
I don't know. I think this guy has something to say. His last name is Gonspek.
I'm going.
It's actually very introverted.
Nah, it's okay. We'll sit on the letter until it's shared with the group. Give me that. I gotta sit on it.
I was waiting for it.
I only comprehended like half of it because I was just trying to
Yeah, right. Like it's always harder to remember something as you read it out loud, and this letter in particular.
Something.
It has a lot of vocab words.
Yes, it does. Words that Stefan doesn't use, let alone.
I had to Google geneocracy. I wasn't sure what
I have no idea what geniocracy
what
is.
the ocracy
Yep.
or
Yep.
what type of ocracy it is.
Let me guess.
It's ruled by smart people,
Oh,
actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Like
That there's a baseline of intelligence required to be elevated to a position of rule and governance.
Mm-hmm.
See.
okay,
They
great.
got,
Would be a real fucking good idea in this country. 80.
they got Brain Trainer on the Nintendo DS over there.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, I was not gonna lie. I was just looking through like different government systems. I saw that one. I was like, cool. Anyway, so we'll dive back into the scene where you have swapped your items and have possibly stepped away from Reese, so that the effect of the sword is no longer in play. But
I'm still by the sword.
what would you like to do? So, Jordan, the one thing, the other thing that you did miss was that when I got a better way of explaining the sensation of the magic items before you attach to them. It feels like there is like a presence, or like it's that sensation you get when someone walks up to you and you're able to greet them. And so the decision to be attached to it is sort of going and greeting them or just ignoring it. But you get this sensation like there's maybe like almost like there's someone behind you. You get that sense of anticipation and that sense of being able to sort of like shake hands with someone almost.
Gotcha.
Nah, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go with this guy.
I will shake the hand of the Looking Glass.
Okay, so you want
Immediately.
so you want to attach to it then?
Okay, so you told me you saw your home.
Yep.
Yeah, 100%. Give it to me.
Okay. So as you attach to the looking glass, your vision goes fuzzy. You sort of get this tunnel vision effect.
Stone Sour starts playing. Looking at you
Through the glass. Don't know how much time's passed.
You
I'm glad you're with me.
you see this tunnel vision. Your vision goes fuzzy and it blanks,
I just couldn't think of it in my head.
and you see your home in the real world.
Wait.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
Oh, sorry. Whoa.
We skipped 6 arcs right there.
We're not real.
I mean,
You wake up.
Won't be long time, guys. Let's re-roll characters in this world.
And just like close the
I-
laptop, walk out.
I
Yeah,
always
yeah.
knew I was a man of Jordan's dreams.
I'm going to take the German background, I guess. I don't know.
Into what you consider to be the real world. You see the kitchen of your home that you lived in, not the one you grew up at, but the one where you live with Tori. You see the kitchen as it sits there, dark and empty. You don't see anyone around. Your vision moves to the living room and slowly pans through your house until you get to the bedroom. All the lights in the house are turned off except for one in the bedroom. And you don't see anyone until you get to the bedroom. And in there, approaching the light, you anticipate what you'll see. But when you get into the bedroom, you're surprised to see Tori's dad sitting on the bed, holding a picture of you and Tori as a tear drops onto the picture frame. And your vision snaps back to the real world.
Yes, validated. We're back, boys.
I feel alive.
Yeah, you and your fake Ohio.
And your horses.
Oh, we have those too.
Yeah, they have horsepower or something.
Yeah.
Stupid Prius. What do you know?
I'm gonna try to turn it back on.
You don't get anything.
I can't.
So, did you see Ohio?
Yeah. Is the house empty otherwise, or was it like, but like stuff wise?
The stuff was there.
Okay. It did not look like anyone had moved out recently. Okay.
Like I said, the bed was still there. The possessions were still there.
Oh.
Thinking back, stuff looked somewhat unchanged from the last time you remember it.
Yup. I don't really know what to do. I don't know what to do. I need to think for a second. She wasn't there. But my house was there. Were my dogs there? / cat?
You didn't see them.
Okay.
Gotta go find a person. 2 dogs and a cat. Homeward bound 4. Mihraen.
Oh, man.
They're all hiding out in a yang wilt.
It's unfortunate. It's very cold there.
Either something happened to her, or maybe she's here.
Oh my god, was the blonde chick who got mauled by the plains bears your person?
Oh my gosh!
Did that actually happen?
No, absolutely not.
Oh my gosh!
It was just the funniest way that I could think of. I saved you, but I was only able to save you.
Made a judgment call.
Do I stop this plains bear trying to kill this guy, or this plains bear trying to kill this blonde chick?
Gosh.
Plains bears always travel in packs of 2.
Oh, man.
I don't really know. I don't know what to do about that.
Wait. Hold on, I need...
Yep.
I need a second.
I
This is Jag, for the record. This is not Lenny. This is...
described the scene that I saw to you all as well.
Your house had a second floor?
Actually, kind of had like 1.5, 2.5. It's a split level.
Must have been pretty wealthy back home.
Just bought at the bottom of the interest rates. So,
What?
yeah.
You really bored shopping for houses?
Oh.
All right. Let's take this in. Let's pretend Ohio's real. For your sake, I'll pretend Ohio is real. Because it's a bit difficult, as you might imagine. As you might imagine, this is a bit difficult. So, if, based on what you described, if nothing has changed from when you remembered it, whenever you got here from Ohio, your wife must have also ended up here?
Yeah, I think so. I can't believe I just stayed here.
Well, what do you... Well, from what I can read about you, your wife... Your wife must be far more capable.
More than you know.
For
Yeah.
you guys.
In combat training, like her strength score is probably higher if we're working on a relative scale. Wisdom way off the charts. Dexterity certainly higher. Constitution. Like if I had to guess what my stats were.
I mean, shit, I just learned what a geniocracy is. She might be running this place.
She
Alright. Anyways,
she's probably fine.
she's probably fine. If you ended up being fine, she's probably fine.
Yeah.
Now, are you sure you're not, like, from Bantour and, like, ate a wrong mushroom in the woods and there's somebody looking for you up there?
I am confident.
Alright. But she's probably here then, right?
Yeah.
What did you think about when you looked through were you thinking about I went to see home? Like, what were you...
Home. Probably should have.
Well, maybe next
Yep.
time you can think about
Her.
her.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works. I did it one time, but...
Yeah.
It's progress, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It's better than nothing.
It's
I'm slowly sneaking the coin into, like, the back
It's
pocket of my
potentially-
coat, by the way.
potentially like the best news, but also like this place is terrifying. That kid almost got eaten the other day, and like
Oh, look at him. He's in a cult.
Yeah.
I can't.
He's a lot of friends.
I can't believe I didn't think that she might also have made it.
And what would you have done? Differently than what you've done right now, what would you have done?
I-
Have you been in a position until now that you think that you could even possibly go out of the walls of Corette? Have you had the money to even travel anywhere to equip yourself?
Probably not.
You couldn't comprehend where you were. Why would you have assumed she'd be here as well?
Yeah, no, you guys are right.
Trent's just like reading over a letter over and over again. Just in the corner, just like, yeah, what he said,
Yeah, I'm sure everything's fine. Don't worry.
So we're leaving soon, right?
Huh?
We're leaving soon, right?
Not for a few days. Nowhere for at least a few days.
Well, there's the festival coming soon, and we.
Oh yeah, man.
And
We have paranoid suspicions about the hearers of the word and the upcoming festivities.
I got some armor in the works. I got some potion thingy in the works. We got those magic glowing things.
We would
We
need
also
to
wouldn't
prepare.
have any idea where to even begin looking.
Is
Maybe tomorrow or the next time you can use that, you'll be able to give us some direction.
Is there a courier, like a courier guild that would like take letters?
Not
Probably
necessarily.
carrier pigeons.
Not necessarily a
Are there
guild,
spaces?
but there is a like a
Carrier
a
pigeons.
like an unofficial sort of mail system where you could pay a sum of money on delivery for receipt of an item.
Okay. I'm just gonna. I'm trying to. I would like to just generally. I'm just gonna. Are there caravans that leave from Karat often?
Yeah. So one of the there are sometimes caravans that come through for trading purposes pretty regularly, as well as there's the Stormrunners Guild that makes trips down to the Alstromen.
Okay. I am going to find. At some point, my plan is to find the caravans leaving and commission like a sketch artist to do a drawing and just be like, whatever town you get to, just like take it around. And if
Sure.
you find her, I'll give you all the money that I have.
Sure.
Reward. One in
One.
eternal servitude.
Yeah. I
Pretty
will
romantic. He sells his soul.
exactly. I will.
pretty good.
I will
But
set.
then when he gets to her, immediately his soul is taken away. So you get a few seconds of reunited.
I will. Yeah, I'll set that up as best I can. Over the course of like the. It's morning, afternoonish right now, right? Because I woke up in the hospital.
I remember.
What? No,
You woke up in the hospital, but you've been doing stuff for a while.
that part's a little more.
So if it makes sense to do it today, I'll do it today. If it makes more sense to just wait till the morning, I'll just like.
So there's not necessarily like you could definitely start on it today. It's like early afternoon
Gotcha.
right now.
I'll spend the time to
Yeah.
get that going.
Sure. Okay. There is also.
The holy site.
I'll remind you because I imagine Jordan in game will, even if he's distracted right now, will probably remember it. There was the you were wanting to go take a look at Dave Fortan's book.
Yeah. Yeah. I would like to do that.
And make a toy. And fix my gun.
All three, really.
And get a sketch done. and go back home.
Right. And all of that. I will. Okay. I will lay out the 5 things I'd like to get done with go home. Like that start at the bottom.
Do that one first.
That then I wouldn't even make the toy. I will. So I think order of operations. I'm going to set up the letters, and then I will read the book and make the toy and fix the gun to distract myself while I wait for whatever we do next.
Okay. So so you can. We'll start with you making the.
Make the toy.
You said make the letter.
Oh, correct.
And then read the book, and then
Correct.
make the toy.
That makes
But if you would like to start by
Nope,
making the toy,
I would
okay.
not like to start
Are there
that.
fighting pits in Korea? No, just kidding.
Not yet.
How much can I?
Not anymore.
He starts digging one.
There we go.
Are there any dragons that need killing?
You could definitely go. You know, find some. Wait long enough. There'll be a bar. Probably like Silties will get drunk enough that if you want to just go fight people, you can go
We
fight
could
people.
found a fighting pit.
Is there anyone that wants to be an ape that we can?
Yeah.
bring with us,
What
or-
was?
What does want have to do with it?
The hearers. What are
One
they
can be
looking for?
manufactured.
What here?
Strong.
The strong. Okay.
Wait, what about the strong?
They're looking
That's what they're looking for still. But they apparently have the kindest and the loved one.
Well, the strong's a
What that
dude,
means.
right?
No,
You
the
don't know.
strong is a female they're looking for.
What are these hands?
Dude, looking for Tori, Jordan.
Oh, dude. These hands. All right.
What if Tori started the cult?
Define Jordan.
That would be. Oh my gosh. Okay.
So much more proactive.
You sat here for 6 months?
Doing
You
what?
built a wrench?
The hearers of the word is just Ohio.
You're in D&D. Start a guild. Like,
She games the system better than you. Oh, that's hysterical.
I've actually been running every session in parallel with Tori.
right. Oh my gosh.
I'm just like, you're found by someone, you get attacked by a plains bear. She's like, nah, I fight the plains bear, and then I'm just like, yo, worship this thing with me. And they're like, okay.
Yep. Just do it.
She hasn't not rolled a 20 yet. I just ask her what she rolls, and she's at 20.
20.
That's crazy.
She's got one dice with her in the roll.
What
Just-
modifiers? Don't need them.
Just 20.
Just 20.
20.
Yeah, natural 20 every time.
Bet.
And it has to happen to someone, right?
Exactly.
No.
But
But it
statistically-
could.
With all the people that have ever lived, you don't think one of them just consistently rolls 20? I don't know.
I'd be willing to bet against it.
Take the under.
I'd be willing to bet against it.
Over
pretty,
under a
pretty
half
heavily.
person. So,
All right, so you're going to start with writing the note and working on a sketch. Are you going to do that sketch yourself?
no.
Okay.
I will pay a police sketch artist, assuming that's a thing. No. Do we have
Not a police sketch artist, anyway. You could definitely find like an artist in town that could.
I will do that.
Sure. What about you guys?
Well, I don't know. I'm having a moral issue of deciding whether or not to give Day 410 back his coin, so maybe I'll go for a walk.
Oh, sorry, I got very distracted with his scene. So when he
Leaves.
binds to the when he binds to the lens, you.
I am by the blade when he binds to it. I don't know if it makes a difference, but I did not step away from it yet.
So when you're by the blade, you would still feel this.
Okay.
It just doesn't matter quite as much when you can step away from the blade pretty quickly.
Okay.
I did the same thing, Kevin. What the hell does that mean?
Which word?
Specifically,
Baleen,
ulterior
but not
baleen.
the whale bone.
No, they just mean like things that are outside of whales, which is most of the things. do I know it? Like,
There are two things in this world.
I will say
Those
you
inside
you
of
guys.
whales and not inside whales.
Reese and Drent would probably both have like this inkling of what it means. That being said, you have the resources at your disposal.
Can I just roll the dice and tell you that I rolled a 20?
You can.
It's not gonna help, but
And then also
or to be regarding whales.
the Brudazir and the Nudazir
Are tribes.
are okay. Are they just and they're just tribes for the Brudazir to the north and the Nudazir to the south?
New dogs.
Yes, so the Brewdogs are what Glessig has been dealing with over the past few weeks.
The Nudad are?
The Brewdog.
Okay, that's what I actually figured.
And then the Nudogs are actually Reese. You would have experience with them and would have recognized the black markings on the on Kindus Halsef when you saw him. He had these like black scar-looking markings all over him.
Okay.
You would recognize those from your times in the guarding.
So is that he used to be a part of that tribe? Is that what the?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the kindest was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We knew that. Prior
Oh
to
wait,
this.
it literally is kindest is the name.
Kindus Halsef.
Okay.
Kindest is his title. You guys don't remember
I
this
see.
all over the last
No,
few months?
no,
Nope.
I did.
I sort of do, but it got confusing.
I just don't remember the
I can't
names.
imagine why.
Except for I remember the new
Okay.
dog's
It's not
ears
confusing from my side at all.
and the
The
brew dogs.
the holy site that was
Tabernacle.
mentioned.
It's
Have
not-
I ever heard of that before?
No.
Tabernacle is built in O.
Yeah, it's the bottom part of the map. It's everything that's not in for
It's
thing.
not an A.
It's O. It's Tob.
Tabernacle.
Yes,
Yeah.
no, it's very.
It's not Tabernacle
It is
Empire.
larger than Firthing.
Tough.
Yes, it's
Until
very
we
frustrating
expand and
stuff.
take them over.
True, because we're smarter than those
Western
dummies.
Marches campaign? Southern Marches campaign? Well, actually, no, it could be Western if you just do it like this.
I'm gonna.
Oh Jesus Christ! It's enormous.
Unfortunately, there's already a.
What is that?
Hey!
Lord.
Ha 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 ha! Found it. Well, he found it first.
The fuck? What's
Oh,
It's a wall, obviously.
Wait,
dude,
is this a flat Earth?
This is flat. That's the firmament right
That's
there.
the end.
That's
That's
what that is right there.
that's the end of the Earth right there.
Wait, I haven't watched enough. I've watched more than enough YouTube videos to know that that's a firmament right there.
I hear that if we get enough peasants lined up between where we are and the Balian wall,
I'm
we
looking.
can
I'm looking like down
just-
here.
if you're going over 88 miles per hour, that wall won't even be there.
Yeah, because it'll be.
Excuse me, Baleen Wall. What's that?
Of or about a whale bone.
It's just so many whales.
Oh my god! Is this like we're inside the whale from Pinocchio? I played this level of Kingdom Hearts.
I mean, you
Oh,
guys never
so
asked
true.
about the sun. It's been dark this whole time.
Oh man!
I have dark vision. I don't actually.
It's just intermittent day when the whale like yawns.
So, sorry, it took me a while to find because I organized my notes, so I can't find anything.
Classic.
Um,
Yeah.
Did that with my AirPods a while
I think this one should probably go here because I think I keep checking
was
for it
like,
in
yeah,
here.
put it here so I won't
So
forget.
when he attaches to the actually if you're still within the sword's radius, when Jordan binds to the lens, you wouldn't notice a difference, but as you are in the radius of the sword and continuing as you step out of it, you are under the effects of paranoia and cannot hide or cannot take the hide or the help action as long as you are at this level of wither. So for the next day,
Oh, I can't hide
hide or help.
or help. Okay. Got it.
Why is no one concerned about the wall of whales coming to kill us?
It inches forward the same rate as a toenail grows every
So,
year.
So for those of you who grew up in Firthane, you have some inkling of it. Go ahead and give me history checks, the three of you.
Jeez. 11.
Took me a second to be like, oh. I was like, "What? Did I grow up here?" And then I'm like, "Well, he definitely didn't, so I have to be one of the three."
14.
No?
5.
So, Drut and Jag, the amount that you two would know about it is that it is basically everything you know or have ever heard of is within the Baleen Wall. People just talk about it as the world, basically. The world of Mihraen and the world within the Baleen Wall are one and the same.
Okay.
Different people have said different things about it, about what it is or what it isn't. But for the most part, what's consistent is that everything within the Baleen Wall is everything that is.
Does it relate to whales at all? Okay, wow.
Is it a
Flat Earth
physical wall?
confirmed.
Some people say it is. Other people say it's not real. Some
Bust out
people
the ship. I know what we're doing the rest of this time.
Pirates, let's go.
Sail
Some
into
people
the
say
wall.
it's not real. Some people say it's a metaphor. It's a philosophical concept. But there have been people that say it's a real thing, that they've seen it, that they've touched it.
It's called Hara not here too.
There's someone that you know that says that they're from Ohio. So, however much that's worth.
It's me.
This.
It's not that impressive. Universes Beyond has been going a lot of weird places.
I saw some crippled chick fly and shoot
Okay.
stuff, so.
So who's to say?
Who's to say?
Who's to say?
Probably Tori somewhere.
Probably. Yeah.
She's got this place figured out.
She's
wrapped around her
she's
finger.
Mistra of.
Is Kohara the name of the continent or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
The continent.
It's your letter.
Don't stick me with your paraphernalia.
You stick
I thought you asked for it.
That's not.
Hodrick, your input was invaluable.
Canon.
How do you know
Remember
his
that.
voice?
Yeah.
Wait,
That's
no,
I
thought-
have his voice detailed here, and it's just the highest octave that my voice can go.
Hold on, I thought it went like this.
Daily gun speak.
I thought it went like this. Hodrick, your input was invaluable in perpetuating the treatment with the tribal barbarian.
No, it's you have to go until dogs cry.
Hodrick, your input was invaluable in perpetuating
Perspiring.
the
Perspiring.
treatment of the tribal barbarians in the villages south.
Alright, your turn, Stefan.
He already read it.
No, but he's got to
No,
do it
it
in
was-
the voice.
it-
No, that was
Stefan,
was
yeah.
the voice.
No,
Like it's a word, it's a sound alike.
the voice-
Stefan.
the
You guys are
voice
you guys are doing it wrong. You gotta start with how do you pronounce just anything?
That's the voice.
Alright.
Wow, Stefan didn't do the voice of the guy.
Classic.
I didn't hear you guys do your voices.
Your input was invaluable in perpetuating the treatment of the tribal barbarians.
The guy's actually a
it's
gelatinous
just
tree.
strong. Some people need to go to the south, surround and correct. You continue to find ways to convince them to work with the search art, and by extension, for Thane, is not tenable for any of our light switch wraiths. Whoa.
All right. So, is there anything that you three would like to do while he's running errands?
I love errands.
I'm gonna actually give this. So I thought about this a little bit more, and I'm gonna give the sword shard to you.
Oh, cool.
Oh wait, is he not gonna let? Is he gonna let us take it out of there?
I mean,
It's ours.
it's ours.
Right,
Common.
but what?
Common.
Common.
Common is happy to continue looking at it, but it is yours, and
What'd
so
she think about it?
he'll what?
What'd she think about it? Common? What'd you think about the sword?
You
The sword?
Gone, you know, get it
Oh,
back
okay.
to her.
But yeah, so he would love to continue looking at the sword, but it is yours, and so you can very quickly convince him to let you take it.
I'm gonna.
He'll be disappointed, but he's not going to put up a fight.
He was still trying to figure out where it was actually pointing.
Yeah, where it's pointing, what it's made out of.
But he's had no luck.
All right. Well, I'll leave it with him for now. Then never mind.
Okay.
I need to spell something. Sorry.
Also, if Jag were to take it, it would. Well, actually, he's not bound to anything right now or attached to anything right now, so that would be fine. Okay. So if you guys don't have anything,
I'll probably, honestly, if he's gonna at some point need to go to Day 410s if he wants to read the book.
Correct. Which I do.
So I'll probably tell Jordan, you have stuff you want to do. You can meet. Let's meet up. I'm gonna take a walk. Let's meet up at Day 410s. I guess I could give him the clock back.
I did not give you the clock back.
No, you don't. You don't
Oh,
understand.
the lens.
I didn't ask for the lens.
I see. I didn't give it back.
We put a fake. We replaced the lens,
Okay.
so
I'm
I
just
can
checking.
give him the
I did
clock
not
back.
give you the clock back.
Yeah.
Okay.
You never had it.
That's
You actually never had the clock. Period. Because the sheriff didn't let you have it. We didn't let you have it. You never had the clock. At no point in
Really?
time.
What's this behind your ear then?
You merely.
Clock out there. Ha!
Well,
Magic. Yeah.
So
not
probably-
20. That's sleight of hand.
It's a lot of
Okay, so
success.
you'll just hang out until he goes to Day 410s.
Well, I'm gonna take a lap. I'm gonna walk, and then he can come back and wait, and we'll.
I'm gonna go with him to Day 410s.
Okay.
Is this just for today, or is this?
Yeah, just for today.
Uh,
Really, just till later this afternoon when he gets
Parent
his.
teacher conference you or anything like that?
I couldn't remember if I remembered a few of you wanted to do a couple things, so
I'm mostly just monitoring the things I have being commissioned.
Sure.
I see you're running point on that.
yeah.
And I'm going to be contemplating this letter in character for a bit, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we're still on that same day that you started your commission.
Correct.
Wouldn't one day have gone by?
No.
No, we literally yesterday.
Didn't you guys sleep in the hospital though?
Yesterday we got hospitalized. Today, yes, we slept there. Yesterday we fought the Nightblood. This is still the day after the Nightblood.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I was just thinking that he commissioned it the same day.
No, he commissioned it yesterday. The Nightblood day.
So a day.
So it's not the same day that he commissioned.
Okay.
the
But he
thing.
commissioned.
It's okay. It doesn't really matter.
But
It's
he
just-
commissioned something else.
He commissioned the Nightblood stuff today. He
Yes.
commissioned his leather
Just the
Yesterday.
leather.
yesterday.
Yeah.
But then there's also whatever the heck was going on with the
Fishing.
This
the
leather.
fish thing.
That's probably done by now, but I don't know.
The fish guy. The guy who was really
The
excited.
fish stuff is
the
probably
guy
done.
who's very into the fish.
Yeah, the guy.
Very into the
Well,
fish.
hopefully not that much into the fish. fish.
The,
but-
the, the,
Disturbingly.
the bobber on the doornail and everything.
yeah.
Door handle? Door knob? What's the word? Where's the
Squirt
word?
gloves.
The guy who has
Whatever
a
you
sock on his doorknob when you get there.
Right.
It's not a sock.
Purely professional.
Just needs it to dry.
Well, that makes it worse.
Dude works with fish. You don't think it gets wet?
You just go in the water.
Phrasing. Oh,
I'm gonna go punch someone. It's just-
That was so violent.
how did that go in the tray?
It looked a lot more than it was.
That was wild.
It was very accurate, though.
It was. It was fast.
So Jordan and Reese arrive at day 410's at some point.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to figure out while he got the letter and art commissioned, I wanted to know if you guys wanted to do anything.
Nope.
I'm taking a walk.
I
I've
check
taken
my
a walk.
mailbox, see that I have gotten no letters.
That's fine. So you get it commissioned after a little bit of work with the artist. You get a pretty good resemblance of Tori, something that you're confident enough that you'll be able to.
As I'm doing the commission, I'm just gonna try to like zap the watch one more time with the wrench to see if I can get the picture to come up.
Sure.
Look, it worked.
It doesn't. What do you have the letters say?
Oh, that's a good question.
And if
Try to
you
figure
know
this out.
if you know it right now, you can tell me. If not, we can wait and we
I
can
will text.
retroactive.
I will.
Wow.
Right. Oops. I gotcha. I'm trying to figure out logistically.
Just using that compass rose for
Everything.
whatever
I
you
was
need
thinking
tonight.
the same thing. This compass is just getting absolutely overloaded.
This is how to take notes.
Monolithic compass.
Love it.
He just keeps adding features to the compass. It's just
What's
supposed to
cool
tell you
is it
directions.
allows you to.
He's
cast-
an engineer, you know.
Now it's his
What-
to-do list in
It will-
addition to his compass.
Is that real? Is that real HTML?
I mean, it points him in the direction he's supposed to go.
Yeah.
It's a cool spell called transform, where you can twist at 90 degrees and the whole world axis changes.
Why do you have
Yeah,
easy to
but
do,
but
just
no
fine.
one else notices. The only person that notices is you, and to
Right.
everyone else, it just looks like you turn.
Correct. Correct.
Why do you have storm runners on there?
They're gonna take the caravan that's taking my thing to the house from
Do we have access to this map? I mean, obviously we don't have a map in character, I don't think, but like, have we seen a map that looks like this?
Yeah.
In game stuff to point.
Yeah.
Do these lines mean anything?
No, those are just decorative. I just thought it made it look pretty.
I thought they were scribbly. That wasn't the new.
No, there are scribbles, but those are
Well,
not the scribbles. You
the-
really think Caleb took the time to just sit there by hand when he took the mat? And...
He might have. There was something that crossed. There were lines on a map that crossed.
Yeah.
So we do
Yeah.
have a map in character.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. They crossed.
the one from Canilla.
I think you guys have it over there.
Yeah,
They
it's down
crossed
here.
like right there. Yeah.
There's an X. There's a Y actually specifically.
What could an X possibly mean?
No, there's a Y.
It's like mark a spot.
It's a Y.
Which
There's a lot of like different math equations
But
on there.
most importantly, there's a Y where you were pointing. Which-
3200.
Why wouldn't we go there?
Anyway, so so you get the letter made, and then you get it ready to send off the next time the storm runners come through town. But they aren't. You haven't seen them today. You're not sure when they'll be in, but you know they come pretty frequently. Common deals with them pretty regularly to get the electricity. And then after that, you can go, if you'd like to, go talk to Day 410.
I have an in between.
Yeah.
That I thought of. Do I know any of the locations of people who go like for any of the hunting? Because does anybody in the Scathing Woods, do people go hunting there or anything at all?
Yeah.
Do I know of any besides him? Do I know of any like
You and only you.
not like a specific hunter, but sort of like like a place where there's like, I don't know, somebody just sells supplies to them in general.
Yeah. There's like a vendor place where they tend to go and see each other. Would be a good like, I mean, you'd find like a bulletin board type of thing there with just different job requests too.
Okay, I would want to go there and inquire with whoever's running the place if they have anything that served as a sort of paralyzing agent or tranquilizer for animals.
Yeah, you could find like a paralyzing agent.
You should hide
That would,
on your way there.
yeah.
You should do that.
I try to hide on the way. How much would it be? And I would also inquire, like, what size, like, creatures would it be capable of, like, tranquilizing? Like, bigger bear, like plains bears, or is it, like, something smaller?
So for that, it's more of a
Quantity.
If you want, you can spend a little more and get the more concentrated dose that could tranquilize a larger thing with, the amount that you could put on a single arrow.
Yeah, I don't necessarily need that. Like, I don't need a concentrated dose. I'm just trying to figure out from them, basically, like, what kind of dosage works on what kind of, like creature. Because I don't anticipate needing to take down something that big.
Yeah.
But
how many pounds are you estimating?
Let's give it in like the 150 to like 220 pound range.
Sure. That's reasonable. I will out of character. I'll remind Lenny that De Fortan is a gnome.
I'm not going to use this. I'm not planning on using this to actually tranquilize De Fortan.
That's fine. I'm just saying. If you are trying to tranquilize De Fortan,
not him.
Don't give him like triple the dose that he would actually need.
Just kill him. No, I am not trying. I have no intentions of tranquilizing De Fortan. I have intentions of tranquilizing people.
He's trying to kill De Fortan.
Sure.
Why wouldn't I just stab him?
Oh, because that loses
more
heart.
obvious.
Yeah.
What am I going to administer the tranquilizer with?
He's trying to frame me as the hunter.
How many? So. They don't have very much.
Sure.
But they can sell you a dose for 7 gold.
Okay, and I'll definitely buy it.
Okay.
And can I potentially put in a order for like the next time that they get some in, if they can give me up to 5, that'd be great. Whatever they have though.
Up to 5, sure.
Yeah.
So they have.
He didn't know how many they had before you asked.
He rolled for it before I asked.
They have.
That's why he only had the 1.
No, they have 2 doses right now.
Okay, I will buy 2.
But
still have the back.
they're 7 gold apiece.
I know where the Dalen guy hails from. I found Oganspek on the map.
Oganspek?
Yep. That's his last name, but it's just an O.
2 times human dose tranquilizer.
Yeah, let me find.
Oh yeah.
This is probably. I'm guessing there's a
Boat time?
an actual thing in D&D.
Guys, we can get to the river more quickly than we can get.
Wasn't there a mountain that we were talking about going
We're gonna
around?
dig. We're gonna dig through it. Yeah. Well, you're gonna dig through
Well, no,
it. We're gonna
see,
cheer for you.
there's already a pass through the mountains. Otherwise,
Yeah, we're
they
gonna make
would've-
one.
No, they would have knocked him down if it was difficult.
There
to
is
cross.
a pass through the mountains. It's I don't know what he calls them, but it's this and this.
Tom and Jerry.
It's Tom and Jerry, dude.
Left arm and right arm.
They wouldn't
I
just
call my right arm left arm and my left arm right arm.
they wouldn't just leave him there if they were.
That way, in case I get confused, I always have an out.
What is the Domhian scar?
The Domain Scar.
Yeah.
Just a rent through the earth.
Oh, thanks for this advertisement. Enjoy your band.
Are you gonna beat me to it? Oh, you did it.
Oh, I wasn't done reading.
Oh, you didn't want to read their advertisement of their bot service?
Yeah, no, I think we could use that.
I think we each.
They followed us. We'll take it.
Let's go! Thank you.
Thanks for the
Appreciate
follow.
you.
Thanks, bot.
Thanks, buddy. Good job. Hey, you know what? You're doing exactly what you're supposed to. Don't. It's not your fault that your creator was terrible.
Zero profit MBO.
Let's see.
My
Money!
bot! My bot!
What did you do?
I banned my own bot! I mean, I'm Jag.
True.
Jag.
Nero's a sword.
No, not. Well, depends on the timeline. Eventually.
Nero's a sword.
So I'm looking for actual
Sorry.
like written
we're
versions
bullshitting.
of this, like of a poison that would work.
Trank.
It's alright. I have 2 human dose trank right now, so.
Yeah, I just want to
That's
give you.
fine.
I just want to give you a DC so you have an idea of like how
Somebody
reliable it is.
DC 4.
The stuff that they have is going to be
The DC is Washington.
DC
They
12.
resist most change.
12.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. This felt like something that would be really reasonable, especially for just the aspect of some things. I mean, like, this is not, you would not trank a lobster, but like, just the aspect of, like,
not trank a lobster.
some,
You wouldn't
some
steal the
game
car?
is better to bring in alive,
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Or if you're, like, trying to get, like, say, like, saliva from something. For whatever
Right.
reason, you want to tranquilize it,
Where
get
did
it, and
you
then you let it go because you don't care
From
about anything else.
Seal's husband's.
So I figured they might have something like that.
Also,
That's
just sometimes it's
Like,
easier to kill something when it stops
What?
moving.
That's also a valid point.
Huh?
I legitimately didn't hear you.
No, nothing.
From his bedside table. So I was looking for the kid, alright.
Sure.
Um,
Made a house call to the lady while the man wasn't home.
Just let me look in your bedroom.
Got some. told the
Let me
kid.
find
Told the
child
kid
in
to
your
hide.
bedroom.
Oh, God. I didn't tell him that.
so as you're going,
Bedroom's the backyard.
I might have told
Bedroom. That's always the bedroom.
Jag, as you're wandering, you do hear a few people talking about issues that they're having preparing for the Kaleidoscope Festival in a few days. People not having the right supplies for the festivities, people just wanting to get more stuff put up and really wanting to prepare well. A few of the inns and the bars in town just not having quite what they need is something that you hear as you go around. And
Back down to 131.
oh, we lost a follower, man.
Yeah, we banned a bot. Got him.
Hey, I mean, I try to get bots in because it just ups our follower count,
Could pay for that. I'm not gonna pay for that. You could pay for that.
It's legal to pay for that.
Yep.
Is it really?
I mean,
Is it against terms of service?
Well, yeah, but that's not.
but that's not the law.
It's 2 separate things.
Amaranth
yes.
is still on the platform.
That is why I asked
Sure,
the
we're
question.
right.
Get popular enough, they change the terms.
So,
of service.
Drent, would you like to go with them to Day 410s, or do you just want to be like doing errands today?
Doing errands, thinking about this letter, maybe even seeking out Gerard, if I can figure where he is.
Okay.
But
So you don't want to go with them to Day 410s?
no.
Actually, if you're gonna find Gerard, and I know you're gonna go find Gerard, I'm not going with you to Day 410s. I'm going to find Gerard. Substantially more interest in stamping out this cult.
Gerard.
Yes, haters unite.
Gerard's the kid, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. All right.
Poor, vulnerable, brainwashed Gerard.
All right. So you two, let's have you two go to Day 410s.
Well, if you're going with me, I'll share the letter with you on the way there.
Oh shit. Okay.
So you get to, you walk over to his house and get to his door. Do you do anything as you approach?
What are we here for again?
What?
Oh,
I'm holding the clock, and I'm looking at you. You're the one that.
nothing.
I know. I'm looking for the book. I just.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought we were removing the.
That's why we're here.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you were here.
dressed too.
Okay.
I'm giving him back his
I'm
clock.
somewhat distracted.
It would
Great.
kind of
I'm gonna walk up, but I'm gonna try and like
context important.
listen at first to see if it's like he's in conversation with his guest. Lacernay, Craigness, Abernal. Yep. Bacardi.
Yeah.
Let me see here. So as you walk up and listen, and you don't hear anything. You are once again sort of reminded of how just big his house is. Just being basically the largest house in the city.
Yeah.
And especially with it still being made of stone, the sound doesn't carry super well through it. So you aren't too surprised to not hear anything.
Yeah. That's fine. Then I'll knock or use, if it's a ringer, either way.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. I know he's got a butler.
He doesn't.
Oh, he fired him?
That was the neighbor's house.
He fired Croman Butler?
Croman is...
He doesn't live with them.
Right.
But it's middle of the day.
That's true.
He's also not his butler.
Croman Butler.
Yeah.
It's in his name. Common mistake.
Oh, Common thinks
Well,
that
this
too.
is John Carpenter, the filmmaker.
Yeah. Didn't he have the key to the house though?
Yeah, he has a key. He's more of a handyman, helping hand.
Got it.
Comes in, does a lot of the gardening,
Got it.
but isn't necessarily the door answering, hang around all day kind of
see.
butler.
Got it.
Well, regardless,
So,
I ring.
sure. So as you knock on the door, it takes a second, but eventually Dave Fortan comes up and opens the door and looks up. Oh, Jag, it's good to see you again. I see you got my clock back.
Yeah. Not sure if you had a moment to speak with, Sheriff Glessig or, by extension, the mayor at all. But as this was one of the special items that Canilla was particularly focused on, we spent a little bit of extra time looking it over, just making sure there wasn't, well, one, you heard what happened down there, making sure it wasn't something dangerous we were bringing back into your home.
Absolutely. What'd you find out about it?
It seems to be just an exquisite clock.
That's what I thought. Why was she so interested in
I
it? then?
believe this was one of, if not the last clock that her father crafted. So maybe sentimental value. She's still not awake, so I haven't had a chance to question her personally.
Sure. Yeah, I knew it was one of the last things her dad made. If she would have wanted it that bad, she would have just given it back to her.
She is not of sound mind.
Yes.
We read some of her notes too. They're disturbing.
I see. Well, come on in. Come on in. Both of you.
He also has a request.
Yeah.
So we did mention a little bit of the details from her notes earlier when we visited. We talked a little bit about the. I know we mentioned to him something about.
Yeah. You mentioned the book.
Yeah.
There's some book you wanted.
He specifically is the most interested. He read the notes the most closely. You know.
It's the
Crazy person to read other. Crazy.
Yeah.
It was
It is very
interprets it well.
Yes. Precise.
it was one of the books about she's the Weaver, maybe? No.
But you.
Kyra.
Yes. If you mentioned you had a book on the topic that potentially either we could borrow or if you don't want it leaving your place.
Yeah, the book of it's an old book of legends. I have it. It's well, to be honest with you, the book's somewhat of a lot of the books that I have are on the rare side. there's not a whole lot of copies of, well, many books to be honest, but the ones I have, a handful of them in particular, have sort of a strange history. That one, it's hard to find copies of a lot of those stories. Some of the crazier people around like to say that it's cursed.
Sure.
They just keep going missing, but
Sure.
mine seems to have been fine. But if you want to take a look,
Keep it here.
yeah, if you keep it here, you can certainly take a look at it. I appreciate all that you guys have done helping me out.
No, completely understand. We don't want to be in your way at all. Is there anywhere that, well, first, where would you like me to put this?
Oh yeah, right over here, and he shows you to the table, just in the entryway where it was.
A dust outline perfectly where it was.
I mean, it's cleaned
Yeah.
now.
Oh, that's right.
Look, there's no better time to clean your house than after you've been robbed and after it's been investigated. You know, everything's moved anyway.
Yeah.
Just dust.
Especially with like a butler doing it for you.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'll put that back where he indicates, and if there's anywhere we can go to stay out of your way, don't want to interrupt your business while we're kind of just reading through this.
I'm upstairs with Lacer, Craig, and Sabernol, but you can go ahead and read in the library if you'd like.
Awesome, thank you.
And then I lean a little bit closer and be like, would you rather I just keep an eye on him? Do you want a hand? If you could use a hand, I could come up. I know you're more than capable of business, but if you want some sort of extra leverage.
If you keep an eye on him, but tell you what, if you want, I know you seem to hit it off okay with Lacer, Craig, and Sabernol earlier. If you'd like to come up and chat a little bit afterwards.
You were racist.
Yeah.
Is that who you were racist with? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Feel free to stop by. We're just up in the main room.
All right.
But just make sure he like washes his hands before he touches the book.
He's good about that stuff. All right.
All right. You have fun in there, Jordan.
Yeah. Sure. Thank you.
All right. You guys want anything? I have some tea on.
No, thank you so much.
I would like some tea.
He walks to the back.
Well, that's like it's rude to say no. He made it for us.
He didn't make
And he comes back out
Yeah.
with a cup of tea for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Jag just thinks everything's rude. It's so weird.
It's weird.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Never mind.
Let's go.
I was gonna say you wanted some play. I didn't want.
He goes upstairs.
I walk you to the office that we know where it is because we searched
Have
this
been
house.
Yeah. Yep.
Grab some truffles for there.
Which kind?
Chocolate ones.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I watched Pig and now.
All right.
Just peg.
You already know the book, right?
Yeah. Kaya and the thrice forged blade. There it is.
So, so as you look through, you find the same old black leather bound tome that you had taken a look at previously. It's actually, there's no proper title to it, as it were. There's just a sort of embossed, a gold embossed symbol on the front. It doesn't really mean anything. It looks decorative. But as you open it, you see the mention of the various legends that you looked at before.
By Kevin. Edited by Kevin. Narrated by Kevin.
I'll just skip until how do you want to?
So
Have to watch him skipping through pages. Man, you're not being very thorough.
Look, just give me 1 sec. I have to scan the whole thing and then I go back and I read it out loud.
No.
Yeah, I read it out loud
No,
because then you
please.
capture it twice. It's best if I can also write it down while I'm reading it, then I can remember it all. You get your brain to think in 3 ways at the same time. If you're not taking like a study course,
Why would I need to study like that?
you have facts to memorize.
Why do you do it 3 times? I just read it and remember it.
Well, okay. No, we don't.
If it's not important, I won't remember it.
It's important for one thing, but not for everything. There's this. Do you guys have you don't have tests
What? Yes, we
Yeah.
have tests.
in school?
How in the world would you assess?
I don't have this one
somebody's
printed.
learning?
Ooh.
You don't. Part of my decision for that is you don't necessarily have the physical copy of it.
All right.
All right.
Everybody take 5 Jordan. Reading it all.
Yeah, this book is for me and me alone. Can we try to stream?
Read it out
Just
loud.
you.
Of merry time and festive maid was Kyra and her thrice forged
Need a voice.
blade. Ah,
I didn't do it, but he's
Hey, it's Jordan reading in Jordan's voice.
that's
Yeah.
I am
Someone
doing
wrote
a
it.
perfect Jordan right now.
This is perfect Jordan.
I don't know. I think you could nail it a little harder.
Celebration dawned to dusk, glee and joy through the night. Of people who were once so scared and now who knew no frights. Of fierce renown and stalwart heart, a warrior never to yield. Warrior to never yield. Her heart was small, but prowess fierce, she was known to be a shield. Of wisest mind and cunning maid was Kyra in her thrice forged blade. To go protect with cynic watch, forevermore be ward. Go across to lands fierce and torn, sent out by her own lord. I am reading this out in Universe to Lenny.
Yep.
Jag.
Yep.
Um,
I'm listening.
To Lenny.
and so did Kyra keep her oath and ruled and was ruled and bled. Though her blade was feared and fought, no one knew her to have fled. Of sorrow's tear and weeping maid was Kyra and her thrice forged blade. Her foe was slain and slain again, but she could never truly die. Could never truly die. Kyra fought and fought and fought again, but could not withstand the tide. To death's long shadow went the first, to ensure it would not reap. The dancing cat was given the next, a world wanderer lest made to sleep. And last was given to life, because life is dangerous of all. The hilt was held by Kyra herself, a guardian of guardian wall. The thrice forged blade was made defend the cursed land it eats it whole. The worth, the world, the great, the young. What cost such a few soul? Of merry time and festive maid was Kyra in her thrice forged blade. Did you get it?
She sounds like a badass.
I agree. So
That's all I got.
Let's take this apart here. There's got to be more to this somewhere. So
There's something about a cat. I like cats.
there is something about it. Hang on, I saw another book.
Is this Lenny or is this Jay?
Hang on, there's
I
another.
like cats.
The royal eye like cats. Cats Dance. That was another book.
So it's another legend in this book. It takes you a while to find it, to read it, and it takes you a bit to discuss it. By the time you take a look for
Cat.
Cat's Dance, Dave Fortan comes back and asks how things are going.
So the tea's great. First of all, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
It's
Did you find what you're looking for?
The start of it.
Yeah. You said these were like what? You said they were cursed, like they were cursed to disappear. That they were just disappearing, or that cursed things would happen to people who had them.
There's not many copies of these legends for how old they seem to be. They seem to just exit out of circulation somewhat frequently. People seem to know them, but don't know many copies of the actual work, and so the legends just seem to fade out of circulation off the planet.
Okay.
It seems
Off
like
a
they're
flat
tied
planet.
together in some way.
Yeah, like this one mentions a cat, and there's another legend in here called the Cat's Dance. Also, the cynic is capitalized. Like it's a person. Does that mean anything to you guys?
I don't know anything about it. I honestly always thought they were interesting. They were fun, but I never gave it that much thought.
Jay, I'm gonna try something.
What?
Can you make a religion check?
Jordan says.
Yeah.
Correct.
Can you make a religion check?
Oh, what?
Um,
One of those weird school tests.
so
they must
cynic,
have
do you
in the
mind
office.
if I like make a copy of this? I've got ink and paper.
Yeah, go ahead and you can make a copy of it.
I will do that.
So as you, so you start by making a copy of Kyra and the Thrice Forged Blade, and after you do,
Mm-hmm. This is all that is heck. This is this paper about to light on fire for sure.
100%.
That'd be cool.
You sick?
It'd be cool.
so after you do, you go to make a copy of Cat's Dance, and as you do, you can't quite make sense of it. Something about it,
The letters are weird.
your brain just doesn't quite let you put pen to paper with it.
Why'd you stop writing?
I can't. Can I read it still?
You can, but the words seem to slip out of your mind.
Let me see. What is it? Gibberish
Can
written
you
there?
read? No. Can you just try to read?
What did it say about the cat in the other part? That was sealed?
I will try to read Cat's Dance myself.
You have the same problem.
The dancing cat was given the next world wanderer less meets. Are other parts of the book also not working?
Book's broken.
Yeah.
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 How long did it take him to copy the
Written word
the
encryption.
Yeah.
It took him
AES.
probably like an hour with ink and quill.
Can I read that?
Yeah.
Can we go back to that one?
Are you gonna, Jordan?
Yeah.
Don't hate me.
Okay.
I light it on fire. I just
Hey,
I just
okay.
burn that piece of paper. Whatever he wrote. Is it a lot? How many pages is it?
How do you light it on fire?
I'm assuming there's
There's
some
probably a
sort.
torch in
With
there.
a gun.
Well, he has electricity, doesn't he?
Yeah, he
Well,
does. He does.
I have a way to. I mean, hold on. I'm sure that in my burglar's pack I have. Oh, I have the hooded lantern. That I assume is not electricity powered, because I don't think that I would have.
Probably not, and there's probably a way of. We'll say you have
Lighting it.
like a flint and steel in there.
Sure.
Oh, flashlight.
Yeah.
Torch.
Okay. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
If it's, I mean, if it's a stack of papers, I'm not gonna be like, all right,
Right.
just sit there and burn it.
Could you not?
So as you start doing that, Dave Fortan stops you and goes, ah.
Oh, I didn't know he was in the room
Yeah,
the
no,
whole
he's
time
here.
Jordan was copying it. I wouldn't have like lit the thing on fire
Okay.
while Dave Fortan's hanging out with us.
You
No,
just
I wouldn't
tear
do
it.
that. Well, is Dave Fortan still with us? Then, in that case,
Yeah. Yeah. He is.
Can you read this and see if he can read Cat's Dance?
No, it. I mean, yeah, I've read it before, but I can't quite remember what it is. I don't know why. I can see the words, but you're just not wanting to click, I guess.
This is... Everything's weird now.
So it's that none of the three of you can read and comprehend the cat's dance?
Any other part of the book,
Right.
including Kaya and the Triforce Blade.
You can still read Kyra and the Thrice Forged Blade.
I think... I know you just spent the time writing this,
First the wheelchair, now
but
this.
let's just... You know what? Things are weird. Let's... Day 410 mentioned that there's weird stuff that happens. It's just an hour. Let's destroy these pages and see if you can read it now.
Reese has an idea.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. And I just.
Well, he has a fireplace, right?
Yeah,
So
Oh, yeah,
let's
let's
just
do that.
light it in the fireplace.
there you go.
He
He just would have liked you to not light a fire in his
Yes.
library.
Yep. So I'll light it in the
Can
fireplace.
I have another tea, by the way?
Master Warren disapproves.
That's like the best tea I've had.
Yeah. I mean, it is.
It's really good.
It's-
Yeah, I can get you some more tea. Sure. I'll have to put another pot on.
Is it
Get some
made?
in it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is it made with golden
is-
Blaikana?
Okay, look. This is magic.
No.
There's something wrong with this book. I think if you threw it in the fireplace, it wouldn't burn.
No.
I'm not going to. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Is the book weathered at all?
Yeah.
Dang it. Okay. Book's not magic. Well, it is, but it's not.
Would you just tell me if you can read Cat's Dance now?
Can I read it now?
No.
Notice here are from. Are you gonna say
It was a
that
good
as well?
thought.
I don't know if it was a good thought. We
Well,
just
then
spent
the
an
break
hour.
dance here.
It was a really
and
good
wasted
They're
it.
in the south.
It's a really good idea.
But
I
not
don't know
as
that.
south, I think.
I'm
like
not sure.
south.
They're the ones with the sheriff.
That's what I would have tried.
Is it?
Um,
I regret it now.
So I'll be honest. I have a smattering of books here. There are other areas in Verthane where there's the greater libraries. Sorry, let me find my note on it.
Of the Balian Wall.
We're definitely in a whale.
Yeah, this is.
Flat Earth is too ridiculous.
Whale
We must
wall.
be in a whale.
You're in a whale. Well, we're in the bottom jaw of a whale whose mouth is fully open. That's
We're-
why we can see the sun. Like, it's just like.
It's such a large whale that it just
Either-
it takes
either
eons
well-
for it to need to exhale.
Well-
So we're in the blowhole. That's what the edge of it is, and it's kind of full, but it hasn't expelled us into another universe yet.
Well, with the thrice
Space
forged
whale.
blade, she fought off whatever was.
Well, Guardian Wall
But
would
also
be
Yeah,
the
I'm not there to
mountains.
say. I want to
No,
say
she
one.
made the borders of the flat Earth because she's
Yeah,
defending us.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Oh,
She
yeah.
fought off the great enemy and created the Balian Wall. And nobody
Great
passed
enemy,
I
Chief Wahoo, and therefore,
disavow.
thusly, Ohio
Disavow.
is banished from this plane.
Disavow.
Dre-
There's pretty good library up in Bantour, but there's also some there's been some research going on down in Duskreach. Oh, that's a bit of a farther travel.
Yeah, it sounds
Sounds
cool.
sweet.
I want to go there now.
It's actually a straight shot there. It's just there's like a lake and some mountains in the way.
Right. And a forest. Well, actually, no mountains.
It's honestly not that much further to go than.
It's like we could go to Bantour
Let's just
or we
walk
could go
to the Balian Wall.
Dusk
Look at the
Ridge.
dark blue.
Yeah, there's
bridges,
bridges
that just
all over
extend.
the
Well,
Yeah.
what's cool is that it's all downhill since it's south. So if we walk that way, we're walking downhill.
Wait, the wall isn't south; it's north.
Right. No, Dusk Reaches.
Now it's south.
There we go. Yeah.
It is towards Magnetic North, though.
Give us the
Give me the
compass.
compass,
Let's turn it.
If I take out my compass, is it being weird around any part of this house?
You can't just whip out your compass
I
in some
can.
guy's house.
He's making
No.
tea. Okay.
not making tea. He just told us that there were other libraries.
Right, no, he
He's
said that on
currently
his
with
way
us.
to go make tea.
No,
Sorry,
no,
he-
Yeah.
got back.
He goes, makes tea, comes back, tells you about the library.
Schrodinger's day
Um,
for Tom. He's there or not there.
Do you have any
It depends on whether they need him to be there or not.
Right.
Do you have any other books on Cat's Dance, or is it all just within this one?
It's just within that. I've been able to read it before. To be honest, I only really read one of the stories at a time. Come to think of it,
You would
Maybe.
you would agree this is a weird situation, right?
yeah. I mean, it's been a long day though. I'm tired. Like,
Sure.
I'm just tired. Can't really focus. There's
Full circle.
there's plenty of times where I just go to do work and can't
How many
focus on it.
How would you feel about if we came back again tomorrow to check it out again? Does that? I know that we keep imposing on you, but
No, that's
as long as it's no problem.
that's fine. That's fine. I'll make sure to make some extra tea.
Awesome. And do you mind if I make one more copy?
No, you can go ahead. It's
It's just another hour.
getting
Alright,
pretty
alright.
late though.
Sounds
But
good.
yeah,
I
you
love
can
it,
stick around, make some more copies if you want.
Sorry.
Oh no, that's all right. You
This tea is incredible.
if you want, you can make that copy upstairs if you want to come chat with me and Lucerne, Cragness Abernall.
Sure. Why not? Change of pace.
Cool. Yeah, so you guys can make your way upstairs. Jordan, if you want to go up there, and there's a table as you go to the back of the house, go up the stairs, and onto the second floor. There's a table.
Throw my AirPods in and get to
You
work.
you never you never met.
They're dead, but he puts them in
Yeah.
it.
You didn't meet Lucerne Cragness.
I did
Never.
not. What does she look like again?
I think it's a he, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a he.
No, every character is a
Oh,
she
it's
for
all-
Jordan.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm
So yeah, so you meet
Racist, sexist.
as you go
Our
upstairs.
powers
I was gonna say racist, not sexist.
Lucerne is sitting on sort of this overstuffed chair with a glass of wine, just reading a book, and looks up and says, Day 410, you're back with Jag, was it?
That's correct.
Jag, it's nice to see you again. And
Good to see you as
I
well.
see your unnamed friend is not with you.
I have reputation.
Who's this?
I just look like Inspector Gadget with all of my
Yeah.
stuff on. Like,
This is an associate of mine. Jordan.
Jordan.
Hi. Hi. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. I am Lucerne Cragness Abernall.
Good to meet you. It's a pleasure. I'm sorry. Lucerne Cragness Abernall.
Yes, that's correct.
It sounds a lot like Abigail, which is like it's a whole. It's a very impressive name from where I'm from.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's some might say it's quite the impressive name here as well.
Very nice.
Fane's impressed with this.
Anyways.
What's that work that you have there?
The copy or the book?
The book.
You know what? Why don't you tell me? And I'm just gonna open it up to a random page.
So he looks at it and he
Heads explode.
he says,
It's an original idea. I should say.
"Huh, I recognize some of these titles.
I was actually gonna ask this guy about.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, there's been some. Well, some folks say that it's a bit of fancy, but there's factions within the Tavern Coal Mercantile Alliance that find these old legends very interesting. I myself have been coming up to Fairthane to find new business ventures, people that could use some investment opportunities back in the back in Tavern Cole, but and perhaps to begin some real estate ventures up in Fairthane itself. But others have been theorizing really about more lands to be had. You see, there's only so much land on Kolharin, really, but other people think that there might be lands elsewhere.
Yeah. Different. I'm out of tea. Do you think there's any chance you can make one more cup of tea real quick?
Enough with the tea.
No, I just need. So other.
You're asking Day 410 to get you
Yeah.
some tea?
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
I just want to talk to her without it.
It's a
Yeah, I
him.
want to talk to him without him.
Not bad, honestly.
Dirty 20. I complimented it so many times. Dude, I'm a huge tea. I'm a tea head.
I'll go grab you some more tea. To be
Thank you
honest,
so much.
You made a bunch that last batch. Do you want any?
Sure.
All right.
Thank you.
It's really good.
Lucerne, Craig, and Sabernol, would you like any? And Lucerne just swirls his glasses. No, this is fine. Day 410 goes back downstairs to grab some tea.
Okay, hang on.
And then comes back and he's...
Dang it.
I
Use your...
uses a dimension door.
Use your...
No, it takes a normal amount of time. I just, I as the DM get to fast forward through whatever I want.
Whatever you're done here, I think there are lands elsewhere, and I have been there, and would love to hear more about what you think there might be elsewhere.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, I thought it was all hokum. That's
This-
why I'm here in Fairthane and not at some strange lab research place looking through dusty tomes. But I'd be happy to hear where you think you have been. Why do you not want? Are you keeping it a secret?
He's got a bit of a reputation in town.
Exactly. I don't have anything against him.
I
People-
can't imagine why.
People, so similarly to in the Tavern Call, Mercantile Alliance, how some people are skeptical of the research done on other lands, many people here find Jordan's theories to be, and stories to be, less than reputable. Though very detailed, they're not very well received by the community.
Are these lands just... Did you come from outside the Baleen?
Probably. What's the Baleen?
The Baleen Wall.
So, I mean, no disrespect. I have been here for 6 months. If you assume that I know these things, I probably don't.
That's all right. There's a lot of misinformation about it anyway.
I get that.
The Baleen Wall is just what it sounds like. It's a wall out in the ocean, surrounds the continent.
Is it made out of whales? Where I'm from, Baleen means like of whale.
It's calcite material, they say. Resembles the teeth of baleen whales,
Oh. Ugh. Okay.
but it's
yeah.
taller, to say the least. I've heard people say that they've seen the top. I've heard people say that they've climbed it, tried going under it. Personally, I'm not sure anyone has ever actually touched it,
Understood.
much less seen the top of it. Most of the people that I tend to listen to the most are say that no one's seen the top.
I'm sure that I came from beyond the wall, but maybe in a bigger sense.
New side quest unlocked.
I don't know if this is gonna make sense exactly, but the way a lot of people where I'm from would describe it is like stepping through a veil, or like between worlds.
Yeah, I'm like raising an eyebrow and making like facial gestures for.
There are, I've heard rumors. I've heard of people trying to go to other worlds. Trying to unlock ancient mysteries to hop between worlds.
Mm-hmm.
That's nonsense.
Where are these people?
Absolute rubbish.
No, what I am more tangibly
It's
interested
not.
in. You're not gonna get up there. What I have had more tangible interest in is actually related to this particular book, and I don't mind if when Day 410 comes back, because this is not something I'm trying to keep under the table. But I was curious, sort of I suppose, the passed down legends that you all in the Taberncall Empire, or the Taberncall Mercantile Alliance,
Thank you.
keep over the years. In this, it's a story of Kyra and the Thrice Forged Blade. I was making sure, because I can't help but think Triforce Blade. The Thrice Forged Blade. And I was curious if the same legends exist within Taberncall, or if there's something else. And that has, at least within this story, it effectively talks about how the Baleen Wall came to be, from what I can tell.
I've heard legends talking about the Baleen Wall, talking about Kyra, you said?
Mm-hmm.
It sounds familiar. It Thrice Forged Blade, you said.
Mm-hmm.
I heard something about I've heard people mention that this sword was used to open up hidden potentials things. It's the same folks that think that they can jump between worlds. All the other crackpot theories. They've shuttled off quests across parts of the land to find the different pieces of the sword, thinking if they get them all, they can go to new places. Maybe some think that they can take down the Baleen Wall with it. Some people think that they can do all sorts of things with it, really.
Side quest unlocked.
too. The last 10 minutes.
Some people have said that there's something maneuvering in the world that the sword will stop. Open up all these ways of getting to new lands. I'm very interested in those. I personally, I just go to the land that I can see, the land that I can find.
Very practical. And I don't know if he's sat down. If Jordan, I don't know if you've sat down yet to start copying everything. I'm going to, but if you hadn't, or if you were like in the process of talking about it. But anyways, let's talk. Tell me more about the Tavern Call. Jordan will be a bit copying this story down, so I'd love to hear more. Unless you and Day 410 were talking about other things, in which case I will gladly just jump in wherever you guys left off.
Yeah, you can certainly talk to us. We aren't talking about anything important, but we can talk a little business if you'd like.
But I basically just want to shoot the shit with them while Jordan copied stuff. I didn't have anything in particular.
Sure. Let's go ahead and take a break there. I could use a restroom break. Be right back.
Lore.
I meant tabernacle.
All right.
Let's see, where were we? Yes, I attended Robert E. Lee Junior High in Texas.
Who's Robert E. Lee Jr.?
The son of Robert E. Lee.
Totally not related. Just like a really big family in town. Couldn't happen to worse people.
They're actually Canadian.
Exactly.
All right. You were going to talk to Lucerne.
I was just going to like parlor talk.
Sure.
Small talk 'em.
Okay.
No objective there, unless he specifically had an objective.
No, that's fine. That's fine. You guys can just chit chat as Jordan finishes copying the
Just a
legend.
shadow box.
Listen, I'm just networking.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so then we'll cut over to Reese
For
and
gather
Brent.
information.
I missed
Prime
that
knuckles
skill.
preemptively. Just it's not even here yet. We don't see him, but just like
All right. So what would you guys like to do?
go bully a kid.
Where the
All
hell
right.
is Gerard?
Yeah.
Get his ass out here.
Gerard.
We just can't.
Risk my life for this?
We just like can't watch. We just can't find him. It's just like
This keeps happening to you.
Yeah, the two hunter. It's their job.
He's not even hiding. He's just like
he's just
hanging
like
out.
in town. It's just like we can't find him.
It would probably be more accurate to call me a killer than a hunter. I'm not a great tracker.
Listen,
But nothing gets
but you're
past you.
not terrible.
Better than most.
I'm just used to hunting bigger game than children. Okay.
Not a
That's
child,
probably
though,
for the
right?
best.
Yes. Yes.
I feel like if your specialty was hunting children, there would be a larger issue.
Yeah.
I-
Yeah.
Specialized urban bounty hunter.
I'd be on a few
Lost
lists.
kids.
Yeah, I might just.
Well, lost after he gets a hold of them, sure.
Right?
Jesus Christ.
Where do you think all those people in the outpost came from? I've been there
I've
for
also-
years
I've
because
also
Trent
been
dropped them
watching. What's your call?
I can't. That's what I have to look
True Detective.
Oh,
Seen it.
ugh.
But
What season?
first one, hence the children being involved.
It's been. I don't remember the first season.
I
I don't remember which one's which at this
the
point.
first.
They all blur together.
Well, spoilers. For I don't know if you guys have seen True Detective.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
It's really anyway, we're way off topic.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So, go ahead and give me an investigation check, the both of you.
Oh crap.
Redeem yourself.
We got this.
investigatory.
Get him.
Okay. 17.
17.
I wasn't really looking. I got 7.
He was just following. Right? He's using all his effort to make sure he doesn't lose Trent.
He's trying to pick up a few things.
Practicing his 2 foot off the ground kicks. Like just bang.
Drop kicking random passersby. Oh, sorry, Cindy. Here, let me go.
Yeah, so you wander around town for a little bit. Corette is not a large city, but big enough to not find someone for a while. But you make your way around, and as the day goes on, you do happen to find Gerard with his friend.
College boy number 2.
What's that guy's name?
He is no friend. Only
Kindest.
us.
No. I know what his name isn't. Kunfen.
Tori. Dang it.
One more time.
I tried, Jordan. I almost got her.
We're gonna manifest
Look,
this.
no
however we
one's
need
even tried rolling investigation to find Tori. You know?
She's just in the we walked past her in the prison like 7 times.
She is Glessing.
Jordan, I'm right here. Jordan.
Jordan's been in that.
Jordan.
It's like I can hear my wife
Joke,
yelling,
but
crawling
like-
out to me.
Yeah, she's been hearing about
With
crazy guy Jordan from Ohio and tells him like couldn't be my Jordan. He wouldn't do
From
that.
Ohio.
He's not crazy.
Couldn't be my Jordan.
He wouldn't do that.
He
He
wouldn't
wouldn't
have
go
picked
around
human
telling
as his
everyone that
race.
he's from Ohio.
What an idiot.
Oh, man.
Probably some actually crazy person making up the name Ohio. Talking about their iWatch.
Unrelated.
They're fruit.
What was the friend's name again?
Yeah.
Kunfen.
One more time.
Kunfen.
Kunfen.
Fen.
Kunfen.
Have we met him before? Was he the one?
Yeah, he's the older guy that
Was
hangs
with
out
him.
with Gerard.
Is he also inducted?
Yeah, he does it. He's missing an ear.
But Gerard is not.
Gerard is not missing an ear. Where do I have my?
Yet.
Well, you know, none of us are missing an ear yet.
Yeah, but I feel like the odds of it happening are less for us than it is for the people in Mihraen.
You haven't met my barber.
Well, I'm not going to, which is why my odds are so high of not losing my ear.
Not lately.
Not lately.
He's not actually cut me.
Alright.
Also, he's a lady. Well, okay. I thought I had more. Okay. Sorry. Now I'm looking for notes that I don't have.
Well, so as we approach,
Yeah.
as we finally spot them, or as Drent,
Aha!
Drent points them out to me. I'll talk to the cultists. You talk to Gerard.
Shit, alright. Okay.
Gerard's also in the robes.
We
Yeah.
can switch if you want.
But we know what we're talking about.
All right.
No, if we need to intimidate him, you're gonna be better against the guy that we don't know. Yeah, I think that works better anyway.
Yeah. So as you approach, Gerard and Kunfen both turn. Oh, hey, Trent. Hey, Reese. Good to see you again. How are you two doing?
Hey, Gerard, how's it going?
Kunfen smiles and, oh, hi guys. It's good to see you both.
Good to see you again. How's the world finding you these days?
Oh, just fine. We're helping people get set up for the Kaleidoscope Festival. It's,
I'm excited about that one.
oh, it's a lot of fun. Oh my goodness. Well, do you guys not
Is
do
it an
much?
annual thing?
Yeah. It's the one festival a year.
Okay. It is the festival.
Which festival is it again? Is it the other one, or is it?
It's the cheese festival.
So
Oh, yeah.
this you would all
I was gonna pitch that to the
this you would
steering
know
committee
about.
next year.
Furthane as a whole tends to be a fairly pragmatic community, but so like big festivities are not generally what they're known for, but the Kaleidoscope Festival is kind of the exception to that rule. What it is the one day a year where the kaleidoscopic moon is in sort of full view. This month,
This is totally not new information to me.
This
Please keep
is-
speaking.
new information to everyone. So
Yeah, it's not
this month, the months are denoted by the color and count of the moons, where this month is the kaleidoscopic moon, where all 6 colors show up in the sky at once, and the Kaleidoscope Festival is held in the middle of the month when the colors are sort of at their fullest and at their brightest.
Okay. So is each moon a different color? So there's 6 moons showing?
There are
That's what-
6 different colors in the sky this month.
All coming from the moon, or is the whole sky that color?
It looks to be 6 different bodies. Everyone sort of accepts that they're like 6 different lights that appear in the sky, but they move kind of in unison.
Okay. So it's not like a moon like we think of our moon. It's literally like
Smaller,
Okay.
smaller, harder to see, harder to make out details, but they are
Really should've made my
I guess more
intelligence
like
aids
bright,
look fill
more
up.
like bright stars in the sky, but they orbit the planet much more regularly.
Okay.
And the color denotes the month. You said, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this month is
The
all
5th
6
of
colors.
magenta.
So does that mean there are 6 months plus the all colors month, or
There
are there more
are
than that?
12 months.
Red 5 standing by.
There are 12 months. This month will be next month. So there are 1 of each color. And then,
We're talking about like primary and secondary colors:
yeah, so it's,
red, blue, yellow, orange, purple, green.
yeah, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet.
Purple too.
So classic rainbow colors.
Okay.
And then there are 3 months with different color pairs. So there's red, green, orange, blue, yellow, violet. Then comes the prismatic month for the Kaleidoscope Festival. And then there is 1 month with no moon visible in the sky, and 1 month with just a white light that orbits.
Okay, there's white, no moon, kaleidoscope. And what were the other combinations?
They're the opposites. So red, green, orange, blue, yellow, violet.
Okay. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is 12. Okay. Huh. Yeah, we need that though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's clear.
Definitely
We're clearly-
something I was aware of.
We're clearly 6 days in the through to, almost to the middle of Claudio month, where the lights will be up. Yep. But at the brightest.
You could lose this. It just like sat on the ledge. The little yellow hole thing just fit right on the ledge. Could forget about it.
Anyway.
Sorry.
And it was never seen again.
God, forever.
Oh, that thing.
Yep.
My point yellow thing you're talking about.
That thing.
Oops.
Oh yeah, I mean, everyone loves it, right? All the kids go crazy for it. Nice and bright.
I do enjoy helping with the fireworks
And you
that we have, for sure.
Sure.
they're definitely there. it's just like people shooting their guns in the air.
So they're it's generally celebrated with like a sort of some games and festivities. People decorate just like people tend to dress very colorfully for the time. Some people really go all out and have very vibrant colors of outfits that they put on to celebrate for it. Some sort of like to garish levels. But yeah, people. But Confen mentions that we've been helping out. Setting up stuff. Some of the inns, don't have enough hands to bake some of their breads, and we got to help out one of the inns with that. I've heard another inn they weren't able to get their blackberry brandy. We weren't able to help them out with that. I think they're still looking for some people to help them go get their blackberry brandy that was never delivered.
Collect 12 bottles of blackberry brandy.
Maybe you guys are bored. I don't know.
How much to pay it? 6 silver.
You
Fine.
can just keep the brandy.
That's true. Unrelated. We didn't find your brandy, but unrelated, we're opening a brandy stand right next door.
We didn't find your brandy.
RTWs.
Why do you smell like blackberries?
Unrelated.
Wild ones.
God. Yeah. What? Me and Reese were just thinking about, just talking to you guys for a bit. See what you guys have been up to.
Yeah, what's going on? Are you looking to join in with the get to know a little more of what the heroes do? You can come play some games, hang out.
I've thought about it. I don't know if I'm interested, but
I'm not ready for a robe yet, but I'm curious.
Well, sure. We're just gonna go play some games over here. We went and helped out a little bit, and we're gonna go have some fun. If you guys want, we're playing some hopscotch. If you want to join.
Trent's just like,
Want to play some hopscotch, Trent and Reese?
maybe it's a different game we could play, like anything else.
Oh, we could kill ourselves.
I think a game Drent would hate more than for hopscotch. Is there like a, shoot the apple off the head thing or something like that? That's just too violent.
We don't usually play stuff like that. I mean, that's kind of, we just we tend to play more relaxed games than that.
Yeah, it's very relaxing for me. But, do we have any?
Let me see here. You could play a version of sort of like a makeshift basketball kind of a game.
Sounds way better for Trent to follow you as well.
I'm 7.5 feet tall, so yeah, I'd agree with you.
This is hard for you guys.
Yeah, it's
They call me Shaquille O'Neal.
yeah. If you guys, you wanna go play
I'm real good at shooting.
play this ball game.
Yeah.
All right, cool. We can presume that you guys know the rules of it.
Yeah, definitely.
Been doing this since
you
I was
have to
a
use
lad.
only your hip to get the ball through the hoop up
Yep,
there.
yep. It's a sideways hoop. Also, it's an armadillo.
Well, I thought this was only for cheating.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
No, that's normal rules here.
Normal rules.
As long as
Well,
you
you're
don't know
incorrect.
the armadillo.
We play with a pangolin here, incorrect.
The regional
Local
rules.
version.
Did you see that meme with the pangolin today on Reddit?
The one that's just like, it just looks like they have
Bad
bad news.
news,
They're
yeah.
sheepishly avoiding telling you.
I was like, I
Kinda
just
hard.
saw a thing with 4 pictures of a pangolin on it. There's no way you didn't see that same thing. I did see a pangolin at the
It's the
zoo
super
the
fast
other,
one.
like when
They're
we
so
went to the
cute.
zoo a few weeks ago, and I was very excited about it.
That was Yessie's. She had an animal companion. She was a bark, but she had a pet pangolin that just went with
Oh,
her.
that's
So
amazing.
cute.
That's such a good pick.
They're so stinking cute. Anyway, yeah. All right. So what we're gonna do is we are going to, just gonna be a series of dexterity checks from the both of you.
Yay.
Actually, same.
As the
Are you
game.
sure one of these can't be strength?
Are you trying to throw checks in on these kids? Just like boom.
No.
A little.
Like,
No, it's fine.
Reese, I think that's a technical foul. If you want, you can try to cheat. You can
I'm
try
gonna dunk
to.
on these assholes. No, I'm just playing.
They probably.
No, it's fine. I'm not gonna hurt anyone.
Okay.
I
Sure.
you know, as much as I like actually clearly don't care. Well, I mean, clearly to him, don't have any real interest in joining these people. I am a little curious on how you get people to cut their own fucking ears off. So I'm on board for that at
Okay.
least.
Okay. So as you go up, Drar will say, "Well, I mean, if I suspect that you two are pretty good at this game, but you know, I'm willing to. Sorry, I was thinking we would have someone else join their party, but if it's just the two of you, it'll just be the two, 2-on-2.
I mean, if we want to make this, well, I actually don't know how this game works out of character.
How many people are there normally on a team?
I mean, you can play with however many.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we can just do some 2-on-2. Sorry that I don't have more of a thorough
What do you mean? The festival's
rules of the
gonna be
game
this week?
Well, I have stuff for the festival, but that's not necessarily this. But yeah, let's. Yeah, you can go ahead and start. It's if you would, if you're not looking to like cheat or try to like throw in any checks or anything against this like young man and old man specifically.
I would like to rage.
Destroy him.
You just stand in front of them. Whenever they shoot, you're just like.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, you can go ahead and make a couple dexterity checks.
That's not bad.
13.
13?
16.
16. Both of those are good enough to pass. So yeah, as the game starts, they pass you the ball, and you it takes you a little bit to get warmed up, but you know kind of find your rhythm. It's been a long time since either of you have played anything that resembles a game, really. But you start. Doug's heading over.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Doug.
You're about 10.
You start sort of like remembering the rhythm of the game, and you end up scoring a point, a couple points, and you're able to block their attempts to score pretty handily. Go ahead and make the second set of dexterity checks.
Oh shit.
Oh,
I got a 14.
I got a natural 20.
ooh,
23.
all right. Yeah, so Drent, like, you really sort of remember how, like, you used to be pretty good at this.
It's like finding a kid in a house. Really
And you
easy.
just like start dribbling it around and styling a little bit. But Gerard and Pimpin are...
You're bald and a little overweight, which is like the visual here is
Which makes it all more embarrassing.
So
We're
good.
just mad disrespecting this kid. Just like...
But
easy.
they, honestly, they seem to just be really happy that you're doing
And
so
that makes
well.
me hate them even more.
They're just like, oh, wow, that was some really good
No, you're
news.
supposed to be mad at me.
But you're doing great.
I do that thing where you like pretend to like throw the ball in their face but don't, and just like, you see, that should piss you off. Like, what? You're too nice.
Why would you throw the ball at me?
Because that's just like how we played it as kids. That's what we did.
Oh, we don't like playing that rough.
Are you hurt? Oh, you look fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I didn't throw it at you.
right. Yeah, that's why would you have thrown it at me?
Reese considers throwing the ball.
Go ahead and make the third set of dex checks.
Back down to earth.
Yep.
Maybe they're just letting us win.
8.
8.
8. All right.
Hey, it's almost 10.
So, Reese, you sort of at some point here fumble the ball, and they're able to steal it and able to score on you. But Drent, with they're able to steal it away from you here too, but they aren't quite able to score. And you were able to rack up enough points in the last round that that you were still able to take away the game pretty handily.
I let
They
you
cut into our lead, but we still.
I let you have that one, so you could, not feel so bad about your score.
Oh, I mean,
It's kind of rude because you don't say that if you.
But like they can't.
oh, we're just playing for fun here, Drent. But that was
What's the point of
that was
playing?
really-
Just playing for fun.
the fun of it.
Yeah,
You don't like playing games? Do you not play games very often?
not really. Too busy.
I mean, you did so good here. Like, you're clearly very good at it.
I mean, like I said, I'm good. Yeah.
Do you want? You're. This was great. You're so good at playing games. Would you? I mean, there's a lot more people playing down at the camp outside of Corette to the southwest. If you want, you could come down to the camp and meet a few others down there.
Is this the Heroes of the Order hanging out, that kind of thing?
Yeah.
Have I heard about this already?
Someone mentioned it
I
actually
think we're aware of
earlier
this
today.
a long time ago
Yeah.
in real life.
Yeah.
It feels
Earlier
hard to imagine
today, someone mentioned it.
Man, it was like weeks ago. Crazy.
It was literally this morning.
Well, I mean,
How far is the camp from the town proper?
Few days, couple days.
oh wow. Days. I expected I could just hop over the wall and see it.
Gerard, you've been to this camp already?
Yeah.
Is that what is that where you got? He's wearing the robes and stuff? Is that where you got the robes and everything? Is that where that happened? And you feel like you had a real different outlook on life when you got there versus before you got there?
When I got there, well, before I got there, both my parents were dead, and I almost died, and I was struggling to live day to day, and now I have a bunch of friends, and we play games a lot, and I always have food. So yeah, I would say I have a different outlook. It's a pretty good one though.
But that wouldn't have happened when you got there. I mean, you must have made friends before you left for the camp.
I met some of the heroes, and they were friendly enough. They were
Yeah.
happy to.
You didn't have to go to the camp to have that revelation, right?
What revelation?
No, that everything's so much better now.
Well, yeah. Because
So you
because
take-
now I'm part of the heroes of the word. They feed me, and
But they could have fed you without going to the camp.
well, they did. Do you want a meal? We can feed you.
No, I'm probably
It
fine.
looks like you eat quite a bit.
I've been just filling up on soup all day. I really am pretty good.
And we had like 8 cups of tea at this guy's house.
I have to pee really
I'm
bad.
very bloated, actually.
I got the broccoli cheddar farts going on, you know. Oh, but I might, you know, maybe if we get hungry, we can maybe take a look in that. But like, I don't know. I just like it. It's so interesting. You guys are looking for the strong, right? This.
Yeah, that's what Kindness went up to the north to find.
And there's like so this is the kindest, and then there's the loving one or something like that.
The loved one.
Loved
yeah,
one,
the
loved one. And are they in town? Or are they around? Or what are they doing?
No, the loved one's with Kindness.
Oh, they went together. All right.
Like he carries it. He carries it.
Did we know that? Well, carries it.
If the loved one
Is it?
carries it on his back.
Do I remember seeing that?
You remember him having a large oblong package that someone thought was maybe Luffy when he left town? Was a
body bag.
concern?
Oh God.
It's a body bag.
What is the loving? Is that?
Oh,
What's
it's
the loved one. The loving one.
I don't really know.
Does the other guy know?
Kindness sure does think it's important, and
Good for him.
it, you know, some people they say they can hear it, but
Anyone you know? Anyone around?
well, Kunfen speaks up and says, "Oh yeah, we can hear it. The loved one. I mean, loved one. That's what, you know, that's the reason we're here. That's the reason that we join the hearers."
For the loved one.
Well, yeah, for the loved one. I mean, once you get to talk to the loved one, that's why you need to, you know, sometimes it's harder to hear the loved one, so you need to lose your ears so you can hear it better.
I hate these people so much.
What?
He thinks to himself.
I was mostly thinking to myself. I might have grumbled, but not actually said those words. Right. So what kind of things does it say to you?
I mean, it comes up with games. It just tells us about how we should, you know, all be friends and have fun. And I mean, it's what helps you just be less worried about the other things in life.
Well, aren't you upset that it's not here anymore? That the kindness took it away?
It's unfortunate, but we can still hear it ever so often.
In your heads? Or do you actually...
I mean, don't you hear everything in your heads?
But I mean,
Oh, hey,
is there
breaking in.
a sort of specific direction
I
you
knew
hear
you
it
were
coming
coming,
from?
but you just opening
Oh,
that
not
door just,
really.
like, startled the crap out
startle
of me for
me
no
too.
good reason.
What?
Not really.
So so kind of in your head then.
Yeah, but like I said, don't you hear everything in your head?
Sure, but usually when you hear things normally, you have a direction that might be coming from. Like if I did this, I'd be like, oh, that came from the right side.
Yeah, sure. But I hear it from the left.
But you don't
Is it the
hear
ear
it.
that's missing?
What?
Is it the ear that's missing?
I don't,
No,
Hearing it from-
no,
I
it's
don't
just,
know if you had any other stuff that you left down there. It would still be down there.
What's up, brother?
hey friend.
Yo.
All right, and so yeah, he's looking for the. What does the strong do? Why does everyone want to find the strong?
Well,
Yeah.
Not right now.
Not currently.
well,
You should hear the name of his junior.
Xenophobic at worst. Okay.
the kindness wants to find the strong for the loved one.
Why does the loved one want the strong?
It's hard to find out. The loved one's just looking for everyone to be friends, and honestly, I think the loved one is just looking to find her best friend.
Well, who's to say one of us going to be your best friend?
Exactly.
Well, then, I mean, there's so many people here. Why go so far out of the way to find one particular person?
I kind of thought that there might be someone up north.
Question for the DM.
Yeah.
Why did we think that it was that the strong? Was there something that we thought it had to be a woman for some reason?
Yeah, they seem to favor looking at young women
Okay.
for their strong. Not exclusively, but tend to favor it.
I mean, I'm pretty strong.
Tories in danger.
Oh, no. Didn't we hear rumors about where the kindness was heading to? Was it the plains?
No, he was heading up towards Juilaka.
Yep.
It's the city
Chewy
between Corette and Bantor.
Okay.
It's the first one on the road. The only one on the road between
Yep.
Correct. But not wrong that it is indeed the first one.
Same.
Oh, there goes your item. It's gone forever.
Got it. Sorry,
It's
I
back
wrote that
forever.
down.
Nope, gone forever. Get rid of it. Burn it up. Find the fireplace.
I'll eat it.
We are not going to speak about that anymore.
Go and speak.
I also found the city that person clearly must hail from on the map.
Yes.
You gonna speak it?
Ogon speak.
Ogon speak.
Yep. Okay, sorry. No, that was just, I was trying to remember why we were thinking that it might be.
What makes the kindness think that strength is there of all places? Is that just what the loved one thinks it is, or?
The what? The strong.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know what I said.
Oh, I thought you said something else. But they heard some rumors that the kindness didn't really consult with me before they went to Drilaka, you know?
Oh, I mean, but you guys are all friends, so I thought maybe you guys would have told one or another and passed along the grapevine.
We didn't. I mean, that's, part of the fun is we don't need to know. What do I need to know where he's off to
Yeah,
for?
everyone loves ignorance. It's the best.
I mean, how much has all your knowledge gotten you? You seem...
Are you saying I can't have fun of my ignorance?
You don't seem very happy.
You're not wrong, but the only light in my life is my ignorance.
All the hearers of the word seem quite a bit happier.
Yeah, but they also... Yeah, well, that's one thing about joining.
Yeah, but they also... Oh, yeah, no, I totally want to do it.
Oh my god, I fucking hate these guys.
Why?
They're
Guys,
too
I'm
nice
trying
to-
to just... I'm
they're
trying
too
to give you
nice
the
to murder
friendliest
a
faction
cold
that I can think of, and you guys just hate them.
Yep.
So are there
I don't know what more you
On
want.
principle.
I heard that the strong was in a place called Ohio. I don't know if you heard about this place. If you heard about it, get there. Let me know. I would love to.
I mean, I've heard that I've heard someone in town talking about
Yeah, Jordan.
Ohio.
He's mentioned about stuff like that. I've heard it.
I don't think I've talked to anyone who thinks that's real. You think that's real?
You make fun of me for being ignorant. You make fun of me for believing in Ohio.
I'm just teasing, I guess.
I could do that. All right. Are there other people besides the strong that you're looking for, or is it just like the strong? That's the.
Just looking for the strong.
And then I guess you don't know that. Anyway, see you.
So, if one wanted to hear the word, they would need to locate kindest and
Just wait. Yeah, just once kindness is back. I mean, if you wanna hear from the loved one, most of the time you have to wait till kindness is kind of nearby.
How did kindness become the kindness?
Oh, I mean, kindness was more. Kindness was chosen by the loved one, and was given the loved one by the forces that be.
Not forces. I mean, forces.
Oh, the
fate.
fate. Exactly. You get it.
Yeah, I totally get it.
Was given the loved one, and he was destined to be kindness because he's the one to be able to carry the loved one around and spread the message.
Being the kindness seems like a pretty nice gig. Everyone loves you. You get to talk to the loved one. You get to go out on adventures looking for the strong.
Yeah, but so far that's all of us.
Well, I mean, you're here.
All of our friends love us, and we get to talk to the loved one, and we get to help look for the strong.
Oh man, maybe I should take the loved one, that I be the kindest. That sounds pretty
That
nice.
doesn't sound like a particularly kind deed.
Well, but it wouldn't matter because I'd have the loved one, and then I would be the kindest.
But it would lower your kindness status.
But I would still be the
You
most
could
kind.
no longer be the kindest.
Not necessarily. I mean, it depends on how much we're talking. You guys would help me with that? If I could, take the loved one, that'd be cool.
I mean, you can talk to the kindest about it. See if he'll let
So that's
you.
a no.
See if he'll let you hold the loved one.
So you're not gonna help me.
Do you know if
Well, we can introduce you to the kindest once he gets back.
was the kindest planning to be back in Corette in time for the festival?
I hope so. He'll either be here or up in Drilaka for the festival. He'll want to be somewhere to celebrate. You don't want to be just out on the road when everyone else is having fun.
Another question. What's the if we went to the camp and we wanted to join, is there a sort of ceremony or something that we would go, to be like to get our robes? How does that work?
You can talk to. You just need to talk to one of the people that's been in the been a part of the Hears for a little bit longer.
Like Confen?
No, like one of the people that haven't been in the Hears all that long. Not compared to a few of them, but we can go back to the camp and get you your robes and just get you to be part of the Hears. Let you help you to hear from the loved one.
I've read about this. We shouldn't go with them to a second location.
I heard they had punch though, like for everyone to drink at the same time.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah, Kool-Aid. That sounds really enticing, but
Yeah, you want to come?
I've thought about it. I can say that. But maybe I can talk to my friends about it first, see what they're thinking. Plus, I've been seeing some weird stuff around town, and I just, doesn't feel as safe as it used to.
Weird stuff like what?
Like giant creature attacking, people flying around, all kinds of stuff.
I mean, giant creature attacking. That's not that weird.
Yeah, but it's been happening like a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's been happening a lot, but sometimes when it rains, it pours. But someone flying around.
Yeah. So I don't know. Going off with strangers who can be possessed of who knows what, and you guys seem nice and all, but
Thanks.
I don't know yet.
Well, we can talk on the way. We can hang out a little bit more. I can introduce you to Sturan. She's still in town.
Who?
Sturan.
Who's Suran? That sounds really familiar. Oh, that's your cousin.
Oh.
Is she one of the one that's been around for a while?
Yeah, she's been around for a little bit longer. She could probably help to get you to join.
We should find her and talk to her. She might know, all kinds of stuff about this. But, the loved one and the kindness and all that stuff.
Seems like a good idea to me.
Do we know that Jag's her cousin? Or you didn't tell me that, did you?
Jordan knows.
I know.
Oh, we don't know.
I don't know if you guys were there during the conversation or not, though.
They weren't there during the conversation,
Yeah, I
but
don't think we know.
We are interested in
You
talking
might-
to the higher tier Scientologist.
Yeah, exactly.
Or I guess the higher ear Scientologist. I don't know.
Got him.
The lesser ear.
so do you guys want to find Soren tonight?
It can wait.
Okay.
There's a few days before the festival and stuff. So.
Yeah, but what else am I do tonight? At this point,
You're on the trail.
yeah. I don't know that Stefan has the patience to talk to them anymore. Fuck though.
Well, we can. So what we can do? We're about at time anyway. I don't know that I want to
Yeah.
dive into that whole
That's
thing.
totally fair.
So what we can do is you can go find Soren and we can pick up there next week.
Okay.
That's good to me.
Do it.
That works.
Maybe.
Do it.
Fuck, it's amazing how long you can talk to them and get nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Just literally nothing.
It is also partially
nothing.
we don't know quite the
Okay,
right
well,
questions
that's
to
true.
be asking.
Right.
yet.
And like, no question gives us information to ask new questions. It feels like.
Like you literally asked about stealing their like holy relic thing, and they were just like,
That's fine. We'll help you. Like, we'll introduce you to the guy. It's like,
I expected a little more of a reaction.
right. Like, I can't get anything from them. It's so weird. I hate it.
Give me a reason to feel justified in killing all of you.
No, no. Actually, if they got mad, that would make me feel better.
Right.
Like, it's the fact that they cannot be angered that makes me so paranoid of them.
That's
Sure, they're
probably why you couldn't be the kindest.
Giving you guys a bunch of friendly people, and you just
I hate them.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely.
make a bunch of friendly folks. And
That is
like,
why it is the thread I am most interested in.
I'm going to
unraveling
dismantle
from
their
this
whole
world.
system. Seems like they're
They're
living in
too
a pretty
nice.
solid utopia, and we're
they
just
have
gonna
some freaking
destroy everything they believe in.
magic cursed body
I think
that he
I think
carries
that-
around.
here's the word
Some
leader?
mummy.
There's something
Yeah,
going
let's get
on.
on that. New side quest.
It's a
unlocked.
mummy.
Yeah.
And he needs ears for some reason.
Is that the third thing today? You said new side fourth
Fourth.
fourth
Yeah,
thing?
we're on
The,
the
fir-
side
the first
quest.
one was when you mentioned how tall the wall was. The
The Baleen
Baleen
wall?
And
Climb the
Kevin's like,
Baleen
he took
wall.
that personally.
Oh my God. I've been thinking about acquiring a war pick. Anyways, maybe I'll get some climbing gear while I'm at it.
You know, I had some relatives
yes.
called the right
Climbing with the warp.
that they invented a plane that could fly in the air. So
Definitely gonna anchor yourself well.
You had some siblings that
Isn't
did
there a
that?
yeah,
term
the
for
right
when
brothers.
you like are
Yeah,
afraid
I think I
or
could.
hate other
That means I
religions?
should be able to do that too.
Because like
It's in your-
xenophobic is
it's in your
culture, right?
genes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, probably.
I would hope it'd be in his brains, but
Nope, I left my jeans at
I need to know what other flavors of racist I drink.
Can you give me the background on all the things to be racist against in America, please?
Where did the drow live in your world?
I want to go there.
I'm not sure why.
To the
but
southwest of
yeah.
Corette, and they wear colorful robes, apparently.
Target locked.
Wait, southwest of Corette, is that
It's
Dusk
the direction
Reach?
of the hearers of the words camp.
Dusk Reach.
No, it's called religious discrimination. I don't think
Yeah,
it's
that's
actually
what I was seeing too.
Unless it's
Sad. You don't have a
unless
fun.
What
it's
was the camp?
anti-Semitic.
Dang it.
Well, what's
Dusk
the
Reach.
prefix for religion?
Re- re-
Theophobia? No, that'd be fear of God.
Fear of Theo.
Theosophobia?
Hmm?
Like
Yeah, like I know what you're getting at.
theologophobia?
Theologophobia.
What was the?
If you know what that is, please feel free to write in and also subscribe with your Amazon Prime.
Ecclesiophobia.
With
Yeah.
Amazon Prime,
Yeah.
you get a
That's
free
the-
There you
Twitch
go.
subscription
called?
that you can
Ecclesiophobia.
use for us,
Ecclesiophobia.
Yeah.
and we will take.
That's a word that Drett wouldn't know.
And send you
Not that it
our
matters.
appreciation.
I mean,
We
I'm sure he
also have
understands himself well enough to
subscriber
know
emotes
how to
coming.
label
And you know what?
himself.
Honestly,
More
he's probably not even
subscriber
actually
emotes.
that. He's probably
have
just.
that.
It's just
We
his
have a
religion that he
subscriber
doesn't
You
like.
need to
It's just
upload
like
it.
I don't care what you like. Wait, it's,
Subscribe
people are freaking
now
me out.
so that you can
Specifically,
get your subscriber emote
That's our-
as soon as they're released. Anything else from the shop? Any other news?
That's our runtime initiative. New Year's resolutions to
What is
get our shit together and get some emotes out there.
Nah.
It's been a little time.
the art is
Megan.
done. I did my thing.
True.
I gave you guys 2 long form pieces of writing today. I did my
I'm
thing.
very happy about it.
Dalen, don't speak.
Doric.
All right.
There's also the scattered gon' speak,
Also,
and then there's O gon' speak.
oh, Doritos.
Don't speak.
Oh, Doritos.
Oh, Dorito gonna
Also,
speak.
The book,
All right.
The book
Cool.
don't work.
We'll talk to everyone next week probably. Bye.